man. Oh, hey.
Hi.
How's it going, guys? How's everyone doing? It's once again a fun Monday here at the Arsenal Studio. We are here with...
Some people would call that a fun day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some do.
Monday fun day. Most people hate Mondays, though. It's my favorite day because I get to see everybody.
Yeah, I get to see you. We
I
get to
know.
do a podcast. I'm
It's
very
only
excited.
time.
This is the
Only
first time
time
I've seen either of you. Well, you last night, obviously, but
Yeah.
you.
It's been a while.
He doesn't come around very often.
Nobody comes to see me either.
Ghost Maze.
Ghost Maze. No, I'm.
And then he comes to the arcade, and he just vanishes.
Guys,
Yeah, when I came to the
without-
arcade and your first comment
Guys.
was just ultra negative, and then you fucking hung out with Dom, who you see like 5 days a week, and didn't come see me at all.
This is like when your parents fight and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, Rick. Oh.
Dude,
Yeah.
you were just
I
you
just
just
need
showed
to-
up and then dipped.
I
You
just
didn't
need
say
to
bye. And
straighten-
I was like, hey man, why didn't you say anything? I was like, and then you literally text me, you're like, oh dude, I didn't even notice. See, sorry. And now you got heat, bro.
I got heat just for you.
I knew you
This
fucking
is so
had
stupid.
heat. You
I
fucking
didn't have.
hiding
I
that
didn't have.
shit.
No, I didn't have heat. I just
Speaking of heat, we're gonna do some flaming
don't
hot
always
Cheetos.
need to say
taste
what's
test.
on my mind.
That sounds great on the mic, by the way. You should do that more.
That some
Okay.
people are into that the
Some-
ASMR shit.
Yeah.
A
Asthma.
whole show of just that, and we could just,
I sound like Matt now.
yeah.
Asthma. Yeah.
Listen, I'm a professional.
Okay,
I did go to school for this for like 6 years, Mark.
guys had a podcast for a week and he's fucking telling us
First off,
how Milky Way's.
a month
Oh man.
with over 100 listens in the first month with just Spotify, not before we've gone forward.
Live podcast? Weird. What the fuck are you talking about, Andy? You're here every week.
Which one's Andy again? Is he the little wooden boy?
He's reliterated. He also has a
hi.
podcast.
Give
Person?
a shit. Read some lit. Bitch.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard your podcast, but you guys sound like cool people. So thanks.
Okay, are we ready?
Let's fucking go.
All right, I'm gonna.
share a clock though. If you could all please
Oh, yeah.
send it out.
Let me do my
Appreciate that definitely. Rick,
me
have you
do-
shared it?
I guess
Share with all your millions of new friends that you got through the podcasting community.
I
Matt.
do have that.
It's got to be because of the
That's
phone.
absolutely Rick's phone just melting.
Never mind. So let's pretend that doesn't exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So I will not be doing share a clock for y'all.
I mean, you could just do it real quick.
That was gnarly. That was the craziest
What
sound.
was that?
That's when you hold your mic, your phone close.
Can I
I don't
do it
know
down
what
here?
it is.
You can put your phone over here. That's where I put mine.
Dude, down
I
here,
put
so
mine-
it looks like I'm doing something nefarious.
I put mine in the lock box over there.
That's
like,
why.
like I go to a ship, like a
Let's be
comedy
honest.
show.
If somebody's watching 3 people live on the internet, 3 larger men
Whoa.
with
Yeah.
beards,
Come on now.
they're looking for the stuff under the table.
What? Oh yeah. Well, for $14.99.
I don't get it.
What?
I don't get it.
Listen, you've already been on.
Secret handshakes.
Don't you remember?
$14.99.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Listen.
What are we talking
you were
about?
like, you were like, hey, this drink tastes really funny, and then we made $60.
What?
I don't like where this is going.
Don't make fun of my laugh.
Yeah, what
That
the
was-
fuck, man?
I was making fun of somebody else's.
Share a clock. If you could all just share your clock, share a cock, share a clock, share a clock.
Share
cock.
those cocks.
I'm sharing it right
We're gonna get the show going here soon.
Are we?
Once these gentlemen share the show, and all of you at home, it's gonna be a wild night. It's gonna be just us riffing.
It's gonna be hot as balls.
Matt
in here.
forgot the
now. It is
outline.
very warm.
I have half of
At
it on my
work,
phone, and then
so
I
we
have
just kinda-
the other half.
So that's how
Isn't
you
that
know.
what that is?
That's how you know it's gonna be a great show. Jesus.
Is it happening again?
Yeah. I'm
All right.
gonna need to
Your,
confiscate.
your phone sounds like the intro to 1943.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
dude, it does.
All right, so turn the phone off, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Not you. It's what we tune in for. What's under the table?
What?
Shit show? About to be a shit show. Hopefully we don't have any audio problems this week.
Listen, I don't do any other shows besides shit
Hello
shows.
to everyone but Matt.
Oh, that's rude.
It's all right.
Oh.
I have fans.
We
They're
all,
just-
we all have fans. We all have haters. I've got people that block me. I'm glad they're guaranteed they're tuning in tonight.
Reed's is losing his fucking mind out there.
Hey, You're already way too loud, dude. Matt's freaking fuming.
I'm so upset, Reed.
Yeah, so you better.
It's too much.
Be quiet.
He's crushed forever. Thanks, Mark. You make me look like the worst uncle ever. Bring this kid food, and he's like,
Well,
yeah,
if I
but-
tell him that to be quiet, he'll be like, "Yeah, cool, Dad," and then he'll just like, fuck
So,
you, and then he'll
Uncle
just-
Matt has to come in
Yeah,
and be
and
the
you say
dick.
something, and then it's
The
like,
flexibility of tortillas.
Love you, Snafu. All right, are you ready? Who's doing
Wait.
the intro? Are you doing
Do
intro?
you
this
hear the
week?
noise, or am I just paranoid now?
There's no noise. I literally turned my phone off.
Okay,
There is no noise.
there's no. Okay, let's go.
All right.
This is
Do you
not
have?
ASMR.
Are you
I'll
doing
do the intro? Yeah.
3? Well, give it a minute.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 19 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. I am here at the illustrious Arsenal Studio with Mr. Matty Ice. And not just that, we are joined with a special guest, none other than Mr. Ricky.
Hello.
It's great to have you back, man. It's been a while since you've been on the show.
A little bit.
I think the last time we saw you was for Matt's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you
I was
made
the
a little
dude in the corner.
surprised
Yep.
appearance. Yep.
Nobody was able to listen to that show on the audio format, but I mean they could, but I don't know if they would have been able to hear
They
you.
would have loved it.
You should definitely put that one out just to do it.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. Okay.
I put every episode, even if they're the worst episode possible.
They're out there.
It's out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
It does not matter the rating of that episode.
Yep.
It's out there for
With
you
this
to watch.
podcast, you get the best of times and the worst of times. Mr. Ricky,
Yeah.
so you have been adventuring into a podcast also.
Yes.
You and Mr. Eric have a podcast.
Shout out Eric.
Some would say it's the sister show of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Some would say that. Are we gonna be like braiding each other's hair?
That's fine.
We could braid your beard hair.
In the words of Mark, everybody profits off our show and copies. it, so-
No, this one's a little different.
Actually, yeah, you guys just riff, and I
I mean,
enjoy
they've
it.
both
Yeah.
been on our show before, and it's just kind of like I said, it's like a great. They go together good. Ketchup and mustard, baby. Both shows.
What
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
Rick, what is the name of your podcast if the listeners want to go out there and experience it?
One of the two, because the other one's about to launch probably here real soon, is wide a range of conversations with Rick and Eric. You can find us on everything. We're just on Audible and Amazon Music now. I've just filled out the paperwork for that.
That's a thing you can do?
Yeah, dude, I'll show you how to do it. It's real easy.
I want to be on Audible.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
have a voice for Audible, honestly.
Oh, I can't. I've tried to read. I have tried to do some like narration of novels and stuff like that. Most of which, if you want to, are sex books. And like Andy absolutely knows because he has a secret identity for narrating his sex novels. But
Yeah, sex knows.
that's all you can do on those things is narrate
Yeah.
sex
I'm
novels.
not so very far behind. If I did this, it'd probably be better.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, now we got all the audio files in the fucking chat. They're like, you should probably fucking upgrade to the CX-10000 and
Bump
fucking...
Ricky's mic up, yo.
Listen, we will do all of those things as soon as you give us the money to do them.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Andy.
But, yeah, so wide range of conversation on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, all
Nope.
that stuff.
We're not on Apple Podcast yet because they want like my life and they want me to have a kid just to give to them to do this. So not yet. But I have to find a kid outside to do that first.
Okay.
Well, I have a kid.
There's one right out in the living room.
I have no. He's already claimed because we're on Apple Podcasts. So.
Yeah, I like that kid, and so I don't want to give them to the Apple gods.
We got into Apple Podcasts before you needed to sacrifice a kid, though.
Oh,
It was
well.
a free. You had to have a SoundCloud
Oh.
to sacrifice, which we did.
Yeah, I tried to set us up.
Wait, is that why I can't find Elemental P music on SoundCloud anymore?
I don't know. You might not be able to find Matty Ice and Marky Mark on SoundCloud anymore.
That's
either.
fine. That's okay.
So yeah, they want like your credit card information. They want like everything.
Apple.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
And then you have to have iTunes on the computer that it's being.
Fuck it. Send it.
Yeah, it's done.
I'll help you with that stuff.
Okay. Down the
Aw,
road.
look at you guys helping each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's what it's all about. Two
Sisters.
podcasts, sisters, sister.
9 podcast group is back and better than ever.
That's right. All right.
Watch
so
out.
we have so for tonight's show, we're just gonna have fun. We got an outline and everything. We're gonna go through the normal stuff, but we're just gonna have fun, be relaxed with it, and yeah. Matt, what are we going to start off with today?
We're obviously, I mean, there's no better way to kick off the week than the weekly wrap up. We've been doing some stuff. It's been 2 weeks. We had a national holiday happen that kind of gave us a little hiatus from the show, and there's just a lot to catch up on. So let me catch you up on what's been happening with my life and what I've been playing.
He's got notes.
What I've been playing. All right.
So I'm not even going to go into that. But Saturday night, I was invited to a rock band party at Kyle from Retro Replay hosted it with some of his friends, and Sarah and I were invited.
Shout out to Kyle.
And
That sounds awesome.
I gotta be honest, like we've done like pretty private rock band nights. Like Jason and I have gotten together. I even got Mark to do one night at my house. He played a little bit of rock band. That was in the drinking days, my friend.
No, not me, bro.
Yeah, you played rock.
When did I do that? I would never.
In the basement.
I never would play rock band.
You absolutely play rock.
What did I
band
do?
with me. I think you just guitarred.
I don't think so.
Guitared it up.
I don't think I did that. I would never do that.
All right. Well, I clearly remember wrong, but
He actually had for sure done that.
yeah, you might have like pissed into my sink. That might have been a few Red Bull vodkas down.
Oh yeah, if that was from the drinking days, anything could have
It
fucking
was
happened.
absolutely the basement was the drinking days.
That's Patricia. That wasn't
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get fucking hammered and piss in your sink.
Mm-hmm. That
Yeah,
was why.
Then
Yeah.
your ex would come down and wash clothes and be like, "Why is Mark pissing in the sink?"
It was just right there.
It's just better for the environment.
There were so many steps up the steps to get to the other
It
bathroom.
was too, man. And I had to seal. I would break a seal so fast. Oh my god.
Oh my God. We would, when we didn't do this show live, you guys get to experience it live. We almost never take a piss break now, but when we would do this show recorded, Mark would be up every 15 minutes. I'd have to pause and like we'd have to cut back into the show. It was awful. So we had a rock band party at Kyle's. We played Rock Band 4 on the PS4, and they have that game has a horrendous soundtrack like that it comes with. The songs that are preloaded onto Rock Band 4 are not good. There's just not that many good ones.
Name 3, go.
Go.
The 38 special song fucking
Hold on loosely.
no, the other one.
Oh.
That was a good guess. They do have an Avenged Sevenfold, and then they have a Blink 182 song. Those are like the 3 top ones right there. But all of the rest, they have like probably 50 to 70 downloaded songs. So we were going through A Day to Remember, fucking My Chemical Romance. We had like all the genres, and then we were going classic rock that really rocks, Dream Theater, all that shit. It was a blast. And all I did, like there were some side conversations. People were hanging out, having a good time. I just played Rock Band the whole time.
You talk to anyone?
I talked a little bit. I was there for fucking Rock Band.
You should
If
have
it's a
promoted
rock-
the podcast.
I was there for Rock Band. That's it.
He has one love.
Rock Band. We've been playing the shit out of Rock Band lately. And I did a ranking of my favorite games from the decades. Nobody responded to it in our group chat, which is it hurt a little bit.
You
Wait,
sent
you
that
did?
to me.
You said it?
I sent it in our group chat.
I don't think
In
so.
our big group chat.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, nobody responded to
Well,
it.
SMS, you guys just don't use, like, why? Just use internet.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
Okay.
Send it to the satellite. Who the fuck knows where it goes?
Satellite. It's unencrypted like a pigeon.
Yeah, dude.
No, because
What did you say? Are you about to say Rock Band?
Rock Band 2 is the best game of the 2000s as a decade. For me, it's my
You're
favorite
insane.
my favorite game from that decade.
Okay.
It's my personal.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm not saying it's
I zipped my lips a while ago when she started Rock Band.
I'm not saying it's the best game. Like it's not like this changed everything. This fucking created a whole. It is just the best rhythm game with the best music and just the most enjoyable time I've ever had. with
Guitar
a game
Hero's
like
better
that.
than Rock Band.
No, it's not. That's fucking madness. That's terrible.
Rock Band did go for equal rights, so
Yeah.
I think they were the first ones.
Really?
Yeah, first ones of all time.
What?
Oh, you can't tell when I'm fucking with you anymore.
I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to. Fuck yeah, harmonics, equal rights. We'll go with that.
Why not? Yeah, it's Pride Month. Pride forever, baby.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I was on a tangent there, but I played Rock Band. We had a Rock Band party and it was a blast. And then, of course, we've been playing. The only other thing I've been playing is Diablo 4. I just can't stop playing that game. It just keeps getting better and better.
You're playing that, aren't you, Rick?
I am. Which did I miss who you're playing?
I'm playing a rogue and a sorcerer.
Okay, the sorcerer I heard. I think.
I like the sorcerer. The rogue is so much better. It's just so enjoyable. And the one thing, probably one of the last things I'll say about Diablo, I'm going to talk about it more when I get to the end game because I don't care. This game has much more replayability than Diablo 3 does because of how large the map is and the side quests and little things that you can do. I played through Diablo 3 so many times just doing the same fucking missions in the same fucking areas over and over and over again. And this is the first time I've played a Diablo where it's like, oh, this feels like kind of a new area. I'm not doing the same exact thing. It's Diablo, so it's all very similar, but it's not the same at least. So I've just been having a ton of fun with that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't play much Diablo 3 because I would be like, I'd play it and then I would stop. And then when I came back to it, I'd be like, well, I got to restart it because I have no idea what I did. So I played that first like mission with that Skeleton King or whatever so many goddamn times.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool that you can mix it up.
What about you, Rick? What have you been up to? What have you been doing and playing lately?
So Saturday was Pride here in Bay City, so I got to go down to that, which was super fun. Got to hang out, meet a lot of really cool people. I ate literally a basket of fries this big.
Mm-hmm.
My God, as a person who's been on a diet lately, just to eat a basket of fries.
Did you have a food coma?
No, but I was also drinking, and that's also rare for me. I don't usually do that very much either.
They had alcohol at Pride?
They did.
Fuck yeah.
Come on.
That's
like one of the installments. You have to have alcohol.
That's what I need to see is just a huge gathering of drunk gay people. That's what the world needs.
That's Pride, baby.
Yeah. Bay City's a good spot for it too, downtown there.
Yeah.
Friendship show.
Got invited to go to a couple different ones around like Chicago area and stuff like that, but I'm just like, that's a lot of. No, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite there to be like, hey, let's go to a new state.
Yeah,
we're getting there. But I also have been playing Diablo 4. I have a daddy shaman or druid, I guess you could say.
Oh, that's probably what the druid replaced was like the monk, the shaman. Yeah, that makes sense.
He does a lot of lightning stuff. I'm into it.
I do like the werebear from the druid.
That's what I got. But I just started.
That's fucking cool.
But right now, my favorite thing is Final Fantasy 16. The game's fucking rocks. I don't care what anybody says. If it's a movie, who cares? It's great.
Do you like that it went from the normal Final Fantasy kind of play style to the Devil May Cry style, the more action RPG style? Is it a good fit for that series?
Don't have... So, probably not. I guess we'll have to see what time says about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm enjoying my time with it. It doesn't have a whole lot of... Like, there's a lot of grinding involved for most Final Fantasy games, and some people really like the grind, some people don't.
You looked at me. I like the grind.
Yeah,
I like the grind.
He likes the bump and grind, ladies.
Oh, okay.
But that was Val Venus. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's very Game of Thrones meets Final Fantasy. So I don't really care about the grind. I want to know what happens so bad right now.
It sounds pretty cool.
Like I want to know so bad. Like I want to just rush through this and beat the game just so I know what happens.
I
better beat it before Jason.
Yeah. I really dislike the modern era of Final Fantasy, like the active battle. I've never been a fan of it. I wasn't a fan of it with Kingdom Hearts. Not a fan of it with newer Final Fantasies. So this might actually be one of the modern ones that I can get into and play.
The story itself kind of makes up for all the shortcomings.
Yeah.
So
that's
and
sweet.
Everyone's like, it's not that story. Shut up. It's a movie. It's story driven. Stop it.
What about you, Mark? What you been doing?
So this is going to blow people's mind. I always shit on roguelike games, and I've actually been playing Rogue Legacy 2. Rogue Legacy was pretty much what started most of the roguelike games way back in the day. It was a game, it was one of the first games I watched people stream on Twitch back in the day. And I was like, man, this game sounds awesome. And back then, it wasn't on Xbox. It wasn't on PlayStation. It was literally only on PC. That was the only way. And I think I had it on like an iMac or whatever. And like, it was the first game I ever bought on Steam. And yeah, I got it for that. And I had to get a controller for my computer. So yeah, and I got the game. And then by the time I got all this stuff to set up to play it, it came out on Xbox. So I just bought it on Xbox.
I remember playing that with you when we like started becoming friends, and that game was not easy.
No, it's not. And it's, yeah, it gets you frustrated and everything, but it's good. And the second one is awesome. It's pretty much the same thing that the first one does, but the graphics are way better. It looks really clean. I love the artwork that it does. And there's a lot of extra stuff. I've seen different classes that you can be. But the thing is, this is why I like this game as a roguelike. This is how roguelikes should be. There's no mega giant story involved. It's a roguelike. You go out there, you do your shit, you collect your money, you die, you start again, but you spend that money in between, and then you go again. There's no big story that needs to happen. It's a roguelike. It's like an arcade experience. That's how I like the roguelikes to be. I don't like my roguelikes to have stories in it because it's just like, just let me enjoy the story. I don't want to have to restart the fucking story over and over and over again. So, yes, I'm picky with my roguelikes, but Rogue Legacy 2 just happens to be a fan-fucking-tastic game.
Oh, my God.
My character had... So you have, like, different things. And sometimes, like, your character will be stronger, but then they'll have some sort of thing that disables them. And one of them was, like, horrible IBS. So... like
Relatable.
You're just farting everywhere.
They were, yeah. Instead of
Relatable.
like being able to use a spell, they just fart everywhere and
It's
stuff.
amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to know why you don't like Dead Cells and Hades so much.
You don't like Hades?
It's just
Hades is so good.
I don't know, man.
It's
I
such
think I've explained it multiple times on here, but it's they could be cool. It's all the works there to be cool, but then they got to do some shit that fucks it all up and takes the fun and throws it in the trash can.
That's all right. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like a roguelike though, because it is.
Because that's how it is. A roguelike is like
It's
it's
such
like a
cool-
Galaga. It's like a Super Mario. It's a Pac-Man. That's what it is. It's a Geometry Wars. It's fast paced. It's an arcade experience. It's not a game.
It doesn't
that
have to
is
be
an
though,
RPG story.
because there's like there's mythological tales of caverns and dungeons that change as you go through them. So it's not like it's that abstract of an idea. It's
It
just
doesn't need to be that big. It doesn't need to have that much growth and everything. It's just a fucking go hit somebody with a sword, do your shit, collect your stuff, get your gold.
you could say that for any video game. You could
I
say
don't
that for Pokemon. Doesn't have to. You don't have to fucking
Pokemon's
like
all about
want to
story.
be. You don't want to catch them all. You just got to catch some of them. You don't fucking got to have like some motivation to
No,
catch all the fucking
Pokemon's fine
Pokemans.
because you're gonna play it and then you're gonna save your game and then you're gonna come back and then that's gonna be where it is. You working on your story. It's not like, oh, you died, now the whole entire fucking map is just shuffled up like a fucking sandbox. Oh, here's a whole new world. Figure it fucking out again. Muscle memory doesn't matter. Don't bring Pokemon into this.
You
What
like
are you
that,
doing?
huh?
No, that was stupid. All right, but yeah, it's a good Rogue Legacy 2. It's on the PlayStation
The girls are fighting again.
That's what we
PlayStation Game Pass thing. If you guys want to check it out. So I've been playing on the PS5 and it's been keeping me alive.
All right,
We did it.
I think it's time. See,
I forgot.
I told you that you have the little sub behind you, Mark. It's
Yeah.
right behind your.
Oh, really? Really?
They made it. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
So let's get into some news then.
Jesus. Oh, boy.
So, we had a recent Nintendo Direct that had a lot.
I haven't watched that
It
yet.
had a lot of awesome announcements, and I'm sorry, Mark, I am gonna have to spoil it for you.
That's fine. I think it was already spoiled immediately because Jason used to always be like, "God, nobody say anything about the Nintendo Directs. Don't ever do it." And then he sees it before me, and he's just like, "Oh shit, Super Mario RPG!" Just names them all off. It was his moment in the sun.
That was my bad. I did that too.
That's fine.
I didn't know that you guys hadn't already seen
Do
it.
you need something? No. Okay, sorry.
Child.
All right, so before we get into the world news, let's talk about the video game news. So, there's a few things. Before the Direct, let's talk about these. So, E3 2024 and E3 2025 has, as of right now, has been canceled. Neither of those.
When you said E3, I thought you were talking about the past already. Like,
Yeah. It's just not happening. And I don't know if that, with Jeff Keighley's events, I just don't ever see.
We don't need that anymore.
We really don't.
End of an era.
And it sucks because we never were able. I remember when I started at 1UP, that's when they opened the tickets up, not to the public, but to more representatives of the video game community. So if you worked in a video game store, you could get a ticket for it.
Yeah,
it was the
some
first.
bullshit.
It was the first year I worked there, and Justin wanted to buy tickets to go to Vegas or wherever
They
the
went
fuck it was
twice. Yeah, they went
at. It was
twice.
like 2015, 2016
Yeah,
time.
and I didn't go either time because it was right when I was starting at 1UP, and they would take like some shitty technician they had at the time who was a piece of trash and was like stealing money out of the till, and that fucking guy got
That
to go.
fucking guy got to go.
Yep, that guy got to go, and then him and Val would go and all the time, and then I had
Allegedly.
I had to run the whole goddamn store.
Stop incriminating. Like, allegedly, he did those things.
No, he did those things. It's on camera.
Oh.
That's why you got fired.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was like solid proof.
yeah.
Otherwise, you just got to be like, watch out.
They just brought him back.
Oh,
I never
that's-
name dropped him anyway.
He said him.
So what?
There's like 3.5 billion hymns.
You're right.
There's a lot of hymns.
It's too many.
Dude, I don't care about incriminating people on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
We
I've had to
burned that
delete.
bridge
I've had
many
to
times.
delete many segments from this show because
Yeah.
Mark was like, "Oh shit, they grabbed a podcast card. Better delete that part."
And here I am like, watch out. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You can tell who does the recorded podcast and who does the live podcast.
Oh, I don't give a fuck, dude. I've had people send us messages. Oh, why'd you call me an anti-masker? What the fuck? Because you are an anti-masker.
Well,
yeah, and I had to fucking call you out or something. And yeah, remember fucking what's his face got all butthurt about it.
I saw him today,
And now he doesn't fucking watch the show anymore.
but
Or does he?
I saw him today.
Does he watch? What does he watch the show?
I don't think so.
Nah, see, whatever.
what have you done?
That's the thing about it. Like, you can sugarcoat this shit all you want, or you can come see a real podcast. This is a real fucking podcast. I might talk a little
I
shit
love-
from now and now, and that's what makes me a little cool and salty, baby, and spicy. You
That's
know?
a great quote. You can sugarcoat this any way you want it, but this is a real fucking podcast. What does that even fucking mean?
You fucking figure it out. That's right.
We're here physically in the area.
Yeah.
So E3 2024 and 2025 aren't happening, and I imagine 2025 to 2099 are not going to happen as well. Another thing that is dying is the first Warzone. Who the fuck cares? They're on Warzone 2. I just figured for anybody.
That was like a whole different game?
Warzone was a separate game from Call of Duty.
You
So
really
Warzone 1 and 2 are different.
Oh, really?
Warzone 1 was in Caldera. Warzone 2 is in like Modern Warfare 2 land. Whatever the fuck that
You
is.
should have kept that the first one you read. If we would have done that last, you would have a perfect segue into the real news.
It's okay.
That's a good point. That's
Hang-
okay.
Hang on, we're gonna do it again
It's all right.
live.
It's live. Yeah. Just re-record it. Let me go into some happy news and then bring it back to, I guess, more happy. It's not happy. I'm not going to say anything. It's news.
I will.
Some people think it's happy. I think
It is.
parts of it are.
I don't think it's happy. Continue.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right, so the Nintendo Direct kicks off with Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet getting some DLC announced for it. The DLC being the Teal Mask and Indigo Plateau, which are just some fucking weird names that don't mean shit, but they sound cool and they looked really cool.
You know what
Yeah.
the Indigo Plateau is, dog?
I mean, Indigo Plateau, I would think the Indigo League from like original Pokemon, but I don't know if that's the actual like what they're going for here. It could be.
Maybe.
So I will say they looked really cool.
That's sweet.
One of them, I think the Indigo Plateau is actually just this like base out in the water. That's just this like whole other area that's under a dome and shit. It's just on its own.
That's funny for later too.
You're terrible. You're terrible. There are a lot of really good announcements from this Direct. So next one up is Sonic Superstars. That's going to be a 4-player Sonic. It's a 2D Sonic, and it It's 2D Sonic, and it's one of the first ones that they've done that has 4-player co-op at the same time.
It sounds awesome, but it's going to be chaos playing.
You know what it reminds me of is the multiplayer levels in Sonic 2 or Sonic 3.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Where you
like
would race each other.
yeah, it's exactly like that. It seems, but it might be a little more cooperative
Hopefully.
this time. You have the Saturday morning cartoon action game called Myth Force coming out sometime. That's a 4-player co-op action. It looks like a little bit of a roguelike, but it's more like first-person shooter fantasy, like Dungeon Crawler, I think.
Sounds fun.
It looked really cool. Detective Pikachu got announced, the sequel to the first one. That's coming out October 6th.
Nice.
Alongside that, a new Princess Peach game was announced for
Oh, hell yeah.
2024.
I got the one on DS. That's a good game.
If Jack Black doesn't sing the opening to that, I don't want it.
I really hope that I'm sure he will. I really hope so.
Peach.
And then Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the game on 3DS that I did not play, is also getting a little upscale release for the Switch.
Huh.
I think that's 2024 as well.
That's cool. They should do more of that. They should put some of the like awesome games that were on DS or 3DS
right?
and put them on Switch.
There's so many good ones that they could do.
Yeah.
The Batman Arkham trilogy with all the DLC will be getting released this fall. Dragon Quest Monsters comes out December 1st. That's like a Pokemon style Dragon Quest game. It looks
Interesting.
I think you would actually really like it.
Sounds awesome.
Pikmin 4 releases July 21st. They showed some gameplay of that. It looks like a Pikmin game. I'm not a fan, but some people like it.
You don't like Pikmin?
I just never have liked it.
Me neither.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not a game for me.
Okay, fair enough. That's like me and Fire Emblem. So
My heart. I love them.
Pikmin over Fire Emblem.
So Mario Kart 8 got some more tracks announced, as well as 3 new characters. So you've got Petey Piranha,
Oh, sweet.
Kamek, and Wiggler.
Wiggler?
Yeah,
Hell
Wiggler's
yeah.
making it.
That's the centipede thing. Right?
Yeah.
They
Yep.
should just have him on roller skates with all his legs.
I think he's got the Wiggler mobile.
Yeah.
I think there is like a Wiggler car almost. There's
cool.
something like it.
Incredible.
Metal Gear Solid Collection 1 is getting released. That was showcased at Sony's event. That one is also, I don't know if they're all going to have it, but the Switch version will have Metal Gear 1 and 2 from the NES on it. So you get to play Metal Gear and then Snake's Revenge, which
We
are
did
pretty
get
cool.
to see Kojima wrestle last night.
Yeah.
Was it? Was it actually? It's not actually Kojima. Was it someone that looked like Kojima?
He had his name and everything.
It was his name.
No way.
Same name.
Hideo Kojima. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Same name.
For
Not same guy, same name.
That's awesome. WarioWare Move It got an announcement. There are going to be 200 micro games for that, and the cool part about that is it is going to utilize both Joy-Cons. So you like actually have to move around for these micro games.
Oh,
and
fuck yes.
It looks fucking awesome.
Hey, you have to be quiet or you're going to be off the Xbox.
No.
He's just fucking jamming out there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Ground.
quiet? Let's turn this shit off, guys. Fuck.
He's-
Yeah, it's summer!
Just trying to get lit. For the
Summer.
Oh my god.
Summer!
I'll be mean Uncle Matt next week.
pod.
Yeah, we're just going to have to run with it.
Yeah, that's fine. This is a game that you need to look up because it's all you. Penny's Big Breakaway is a platformer, a 3D platformer from the makers of Sonic Mania, and Penny's power, their companion, is a yo-yo, and you use it to
man.
navigate the levels, and it looks fucking awesome.
That sounds cool.
It looks super good. It's kind of like a Super Mario Odyssey style, but you're not like taking over enemies and stuff like that. It's just got that like art style about it, that kind of like level design.
That's cool.
That game looks awesome. Headbangers Rhythm Royale is a pigeon like all of the characters are pigeons, and
What?
you play rhythm-based games. It's
This
like a
sounds
30-person royale.
This would be my favorite game of the 2000s if it came out.
Right?
This is probably my favorite showing from the Direct because it's a battle royale that I might actually be good at because it's rhythm based. It looked fucking sweet. And then finally, the two big announcements that they saved one for the very end and then they had dropped one in the middle out of nowhere. So let me look at the dates for these. So on November 17th, Super Mario RPG is getting a very lovely remake for the Nintendo Switch. And it looks perfect. It's a perfect remaster of that game. It's not they didn't change it or anything. They just
showed gameplay.
They showed gameplay and people have matched it up to like the exact frames from Super Mario RPG. Like it is a bit for bit recreation of that game almost.
Justice for Gino.
It looks so good.
Justice for Gino, dude. Yeah, he's going to be, I mean, yeah, you'll probably see some Gino freaking plushies. Probably be some good merch for him coming out.
That game looks awesome.
Get some amiibos. Gino amiibo.
I'm not.
Gino Amiibo? Gino Amiibo?
Gino Amiibo?
Yeah.
Gino amiibo.
Nailed it.
And finally, the last announcement that's coming out in October of this year. New Super Mario Bros. Wonder or something like that. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I think it's called. He's going crazy, Mark.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go talk to him.
Uh-oh.
All right. Where are we at? 30-minute mark.
We can do it. You make.
So, Rick, how are you doing?
I'm very warm right now, but
Reed's playing Roblox with my son right now. The two have been playing together for hours. Xander was talking while I was trying to record something earlier, so you have my sympathy, Mark. They do get worked up. It's because they're playing a fake-ass video game that just rots the brains of children.
I wouldn't say rots.
That's pretty awful for children, I feel like.
It's not great, but
I mean, like, Minecraft.
I said the same thing about my stuff when I played when I was a kid.
But
so.
I think this one's a little more on the point.
I don't understand the whole concept of Roblox either. It's a pay-as-you-go Minecraft.
It's a pay-as-you-go Minecraft that, like, lets adults prey on children, it feels like. It really feels like they're just like, we know this is happening and we're just okay with it.
That's very Jared of Subway of them.
It's it's really bad, man. Like, we don't I don't like Roblox. I just don't like it.
I don't know anybody that should.
But I do like Minecraft, and I appreciate the creativity that brings out in people and kids.
The few times I've ever played Minecraft with people, they just got so pissed off with me just doing random shit that they stopped playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played with our old DM Zach.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, check out this really cool thing I did," and then I literally just dug a hole. What? Welcome back.
Is he just talking the same level still?
Oh, yeah. He's like, I have to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, just so you know, I have the mark in the timeline here. Reed's playing with Andy's kid, Xander.
Yep,
So, Andy said that he was trying to record something earlier, and they were just going fucking ballistic.
Yep.
Kids.
So,
Kids be summer in.
What up?
So I'm gonna
Every week.
Oh, I thought she was pointing at us. She was just holding her dog.
How?
I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. So let's. I'm gonna come back in here. So Mark, the last announcement of the Direct, one that I think you're gonna be a big fan of, is they are doing a new 2D Mario game.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a remake of the Wii one. They're doing a new Super Mario Bros. Switch, more or less, and it's called Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And there's like the thing that they do with it is there's like different, I can't remember what the symbol is, but there's almost like interdimensional symbols that change up the level a shitload, and it looks really fucking cool. It's kind of, the best way I can describe it is it's like, you know how in Super Mario 3 you can duck on the white block and go behind the level? It's like that almost.
Huh.
You mimic or you like duplicate the level, and you're playing like a mirrored version that's way different, and it just looks super cool.
I would definitely check it out. I hope it's not going to be just another clone of the fucking DS, because that all started with the DS, right? New Super Mario Brothers.
I
It was
think-
DS and then Wii.
Was it Wii
then
first
Wii
and then
U,
DS,
and then
or
Switch? It's literally been the same fucking game. It was
one of them.
DS,
the Wii U was the worst one?
DS, Wii U, and Switch. They're all
Because
all
they
the-
they
then-
re-released it on Switch, and
Yeah.
I never played it on Wii U, and I was incredibly disappointed with the Switch version of it.
Oh, and then no, wait, they put one on 3DS too. New Super Mario's 2.
Oh yeah.
That was the one
Oh,
with all
yeah.
the gold coins and shit. So they've
Yep.
made that game with that engine and everything like fucking 12 times, it seems like.
It looks a lot different, and it just looks a lot more fun.
Okay.
And I was ready. I was either ready for them to drop. I figured it was going to be a Mario year because of how well Super Mario did in theaters.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, we just had a Zelda. We had Metroid stuff.
I was ready
So-
for an Odyssey 2, but when you think about it, it makes more sense that they would do a
Hey.
2D Mario. It's time for another 2D Mario.
Hey, bro.
What's up,
Think
dog?
about opening that window.
This guy?
Yeah.
We can. Might breathe some fresh air in here.
I don't think it's going to, yeah.
But yeah, that's the news, man. That was the direct.
I'm going to have to watch. Yeah, it sounds awesome. And it's
It-
exciting. So, no news of next console.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Why and why would they?
I
Because
mean,
there's-
yeah, they're printing money with the Switch.
people don't understand that even though it's an underperforming system, they are still selling like fucking gangbusters. That thing, the OLED version, the regular version, the light, it doesn't matter. They're still selling
Well, the thing
a
is,
stupid
yeah,
amount of them.
it's still fun. The games they
Yeah.
put out are fun to play. So.
There was, speaking of that, there was a little bit. I didn't even put this on the news. So Ubisoft, they were interviewed talking about the Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope game and the DLC coming out for it, and they were saying that they made a mistake releasing a second Mario and Rabbids on the Switch. They should have waited for the next console. So they said, the CEO of Ubisoft, or the production lead, said, even though it didn't do that well on this system, we will support it for a while, and we will be getting it ready for the next system. So they Ubisoft almost outed Nintendo on them bringing out new hardware. They didn't really say that much, but I don't think we're that far
It's time.
from. Yeah, that system's been out since 2016, and I think I said it last on one of the shows before.
2016.
That system was underperforming when it came out. Like, it was like PS3 360 level. So it's time for some new hardware, and especially how much that handheld shit has advanced with like the Steam Deck and the ROG fucking handheld
People
thing.
playing Game Pass on their phones.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely. I've never opened that before.
Fucking falcon almost just flew in here. Saw me opening the.
Dude. Careful, watch your drink, dog.
This thing's not gonna open.
It's actually not a window.
It might be painted shut.
Don't worry about it.
Not happening, Mark.
Okay.
You're staying warm today, bud.
All right, that's fine. Just keep. I can't wear my glasses because they keep steaming up.
Yep. It's fucking foggy
Yay.
out. So yeah, that's the video game news of the week. So why don't we get into some fat dudes?
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah. If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as that dude's face fucking food.
Every time.
All right. Let me
That's
see if
still a
my,
banger. Years later, that is still a banger.
it's so good.
Isn't that the kids say that would slap, right?
That does slap indeed, I'd
Okay,
say.
yeah.
All right, so my fat dude story. I got a couple here. Let's go right off the. Let's go right into it.
I'm ready.
Get
All right, yeah. It's Tex-Mex. It's right next to Crazy Quarters. I eat there all the time now. It's messing up my six-pack abs, but it's okay. I keep going. Well, anyway, they had barbacoa nachos the other day, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I went over there. I was like, "Oh my god, please tell me you still have those," and they do. And I got them, and they were so good. And they even she brought it over to me because it's special. And she's like, I want you to open it and just see how it looks. She put time and love into it, and I opened it, and it was just glorious. So I took a picture of it, and made a Facebook post. So yes, it was delicious. It was amazing. Shout out to Tex-Mex. The barbacoa and nachos are incredible. However, there was a birthday party there a couple days later. And sometimes you get to birthday parties, people that are cool as shit. And this one, they happen to be cool as shit. And they got some pizza. And God, I'm such an idiot. I didn't put the name of the place down on my notes. It's not Brooklyn Boys. What's a fancier pizza place in Bay City here?
B&C?
Nope.
Jeez.
No.
Oh, I love cheese.
Fancier.
I know what you're talking about. It's over on. It's over by Central High School. I know.
Not D'Angelo's.
Oh, then I don't know.
I don't know.
I've given it.
Roma's.
Oh yeah, you did put it in your notes.
Oh, I did. Okay. Roma's. They had Roma's. And I think that was the first time I had Roma's.
They were good.
And it was really good. But here's the thing. Insanely greasy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I have never seen a pizza so goddamn greasy in my life. And you know what? It tasted good. It was good. It was greasy as hell, but it was delicious.
You heard that here first, guys.
So
Mark broke the internet.
I
Grease
know-
is good.
I want to ask you guys. I know they're in the middle of fat dudes right now, but I'm just going to go right into it with a great debate in the middle of fat dudes.
Oh boy.
What do you guys think? Yay or nay on greasy pizza?
I mean, I don't want a dry pizza. It's got to have some. It's got to have some drip to it. You know,
Some drip.
Some drip.
You want some drip? You
But
want that
I
grease
don't-
to drip out of it?
I don't want to have to use like half a paper towel roll to kind of.
If I would have put paper towel on it, that fucking whole white paper towel would have just immediately turned orange.
Yeah, there's a time where it's just too much, and that would be a nice level of grease is what I need. But I don't need my pepperonis to be like saucy on the top with
puddles.
grease. Yeah, pussing grease. I
God.
don't need that.
Yeah, so this pus and grease pizza tasted fucking delicious, though.
Pus and grease pizza.
Pus and grease pizza.
I'll be the weird one out for this one. Honestly, my favorite pizza is a thin crust with just banana peppers.
I'd eat it.
I love thin crust.
I'm going to
Yeah.
open this door for the humanity. It's going to fuck up our green screen, but you know
Cards
what?
Against Humanity.
No, that's good. Right
Okay,
there.
cool.
Well,
All the
you're right there.
humanity.
Hey, we didn't do the thing.
All the.
It's okay.
What?
Speaking of, we didn't do the thing.
Oh yeah. Speaking of news, a sub exploded underwater. Who would have thought?
No one
Because it
heard
had
it.
no regulations and
We're actually the first people ever to talk about this on the
yeah,
internet.
nobody's mentioned it.
There's definitely not a pop punk song about my dumb stepdad died in a submarine.
Yeah, that's the really
That
shitty
happened.
part is that kid went along with his stepdad to be like, yeah, I'll fucking go with you, guy. And then, what a fucking stupid idea.
Yeah, that's who you feel bad for in this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that
I-
sucks. Like, you know, it sucks the kid was so young, but the memes are fucking hilarious, and I don't care. I know people crap on it and say you shouldn't laugh at it. I'm gonna because it's funny, and that's
Plus,
and
if you're
that's
a,
the kind of
If they can make Holocaust jokes now, we can talk about.
if you're a
people-
billionaire with a B, and you decide, hey man, I'm gonna go down here where I know for a fact they have to seal you in. You can't just get out of this thing.
Yeah, it's just a bad idea.
Maybe we don't do that.
I would
never.
Hi, Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. I met you that one time.
I feel bad. I always feel bad when people lose their life.
I don't.
I
I mean, they died fast.
yeah,
About
at
as
least
fast as a human being can die.
they didn't
They didn't
suffer.
suffocate.
But there's just you don't need to do that. What makes you think you need to see a dilapidated ship at the bottom of the ocean? Like, what is that? I think what is that going to do for you internally and mentally and spiritually that you're just going to feel like,
Brag to your friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just you have so much money that you just don't know. I mean, it cost that man $500K to kill himself.
So the gamepad F710 by Logitech is the controller that operated it. And you can buy them on Amazon now for $50. There was only one left in stock. I'm wondering if that's going to go up in value.
I think it probably already did.
I
Yeah.
did the TikTok filter which controller I would be. Did you do that too?
Is it that one?
I'm the Xbox One S
Oh,
controller.
I
if
did. I
anybody
did watch.
knows.
I watched your TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you weren't the gamepad
I
F710
was not,
made by Logitech?
because I wouldn't be in that sub or the
It's
Ocean.
wireless too. They didn't even have a wired controller,
That thing was like, that's probably why everything fucked up is
Yep.
it lost its charge.
right?
Ran out of double A's.
Yeah, right. They forgot to put the fucking double A's in the
Dude,
controller.
they fucking
oh
left,
no!
They left the little flashy lights on and it burned all the batteries.
Oh no! They fucking. Who's to blame here? Energizer, Duracell, Rayovac.
You can't blame the bunny.
Yeah.
This is like
Keeps going.
this is a
and
Panasonic
going and going. Watch out!
battery
The
system.
Titanic is right in front of us. Gone.
So what happened was, what happened was, they went to the Dollar Tree and bought the Sunbeam batteries.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It was those red ones.
And they were like, they're like, we got 2 boxes of these, we'll be good. But they actually didn't realize that those don't have a shelf life over 30 seconds.
yeah. So they burned
So-
through the whole fucking 24 pack they got for fucking $1.99.
Carlos, I looked at the Mortal Kombat 1 stuff, and Kano looks like shit.
Yeah, Rick's a hater. Don't worry, Carlos.
does not
I
look
love
that
Mortal
bad.
Everybody
Kombat.
else looks he looks like bad cosplay.
I don't know. What
I've seen a lot of really good cosplays.
You've met Kano.
I've met Kano, and I gotta be honest, Kano himself looks like bad cosplay.
Whoa.
Man's
we're never
old.
getting that on the show.
Oh
He's
yeah,
also Baraka.
I can talk with you about that in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a reason that episode never aired.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
I won't.
Okay,
I
yeah.
won't spill the sauce on. that
So
one.
back to Fat Dude's Face fucking food. What did you eat, Matt?
I
Real
can't.
quick. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I know. No.
Read
I just
that.
want to say
yeah.
the moral of the story is leave the Titanic the fuck alone.
Yeah, it's
and-
haunted as fuck. Get
Yeah,
out of
don't-
this.
You know.
Eat the greasy pizza.
Wait. Let's do this.
That's where that
Or
came-
eat the greasy pizza. It was delicious.
I'm gonna look directly into the camera. White people,
We're sorry.
stop it. Listen to me. Stop it. I'm one of you. Stop.
Aren't 2 of them like Pakistan?
Are they?
Yeah.
Pakistan.
It just
They're,
seems like
they're
such a white
just
person thing to do.
they're
Anyway,
just Pakistan.
Pakistani.
Pakistani. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wild. I would never picture anybody of color or a minority. To do
Well,
that
they
sort of thing.
fucking imploded down
Look,
at the bottom of the
human
ocean.
beings are just fucking stupid.
Made it
Really are.
racist.
I like the meme about finding the black box from the submarine. It was a PS2 memory card. That fucking shit is corrupted then. There's
Dude.
no way that
Oh
survived.
boy. Thanks,
Yeah,
Tom.
there's some great memes out there, and that's how we do it. Dude, we're talking about a generation. We just got over COVID. You think we don't have a dark sense of humor, dude? Like, come on now.
What's the one place we have no fucking clue what's going on at?
The
It's the
ocean.
fucking
The
ocean.
fucking bottom of it, down to the trenches and
We've
shit. We know
gone-
more about space
We've
than up
gone
there.
to space. We know about shit light years away.
Yeah.
And we don't know what the fuck is in the water.
We've seen fucking so many people die over the last years from COVID and all this stuff. You think 5 fucking billionaires down at the bottom in this fancy dancy? You think we're not gonna laugh at that meme?
It's
Oopsie
amazing.
daisy.
It is amazing that we were able to find 5 like billionaires so fast, but we couldn't find a fucking plane full of poor people. We
Right?
still haven't been able to find it.
I remember. I watched that documentary
Yeah.
on that. Yeah.
Or,
Crazy.
like, there was a at
Not
the same
that
time,
plane was full of poor people, but it was. I'm just.
There
saying.
was another boat that went missing pretty recently that had a bunch of also poor people on it.
Yeah.
So here we are. Anyway,
We're also
let's not get in
Pakistani.
there. We're gonna get political.
They were also Pakistani. Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Remember
Anywho,
what to say.
Fat
Anyway,
dude's face
so-
fucking food.
So I tried some pizza up in Traverse City.
What? You were in Traverse City?
I was in Traverse City, so
See, you
for the
just go
holiday
everywhere.
for the holiday of Juneteenth, I went up to see my father in Traverse City. I spent the weekend up there. We played some golf.
Nice.
We hung out at the property, shot some guns, and ate some food. And one of those items of food we ate was a double layered pizza from a pizza place that I can't remember the name of, and I don't think my dad
Wait.
texted me the
Is it
name.
in
of
Traverse
it.
City?
It was outside of Traverse City,
Oh.
kind of on like.
It's not on. It's not. That's a pizza, is it?
It's not That's a Pizza. It was like a very generic Italian name, but it's not in Traverse. It's like on the outskirts where a business just has no business being. It's just weird that it's there.
It's not PGOs?
It is PGOs.
Oh my God, my dad lives right by there.
fuck yeah.
Oh,
Good.
I can't wait to hear what you got to say about PGOs.
So-
oh man.
So PGOs.
Oh,
has-
yes.
PGOs. I remember the name of the pizza
Oh.
now as well.
oh,
so-
it's so bad.
So PGOs is like a sports bar. They got
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
mainly Italian.
Like
Like
snowmobile bar.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It-
Oh, because
Yeah.
So they have a wide menu, like a wider range of a menu.
As long as my conversations.
And
TM.
one of the first things on the pizza menu is a Windy City, which describes itself as you get the pizza sauce, toppings, cheese, toppings, cheese. So it's like a double layer pizza.
It's pretty fancy for PGOs.
It's got to be there. It's the first one on the list, so I think it's the fanciest.
Cheese toppings, cheese toppings.
Yeah. So it's sauce, cheese, toppings, cheese toppings. Double layer toppings, double layer cheese.
You gotta have another layer of sauce, man.
I mean, well, they don't have. It's not Chicago, even though it's the Windy City. There is no layer of sauce on top. So we tried the Windy City, and I gotta say, at first, the Windy City was pretty tasty.
Okay.
Afterwards,
The whole city was tasty.
the
That a
Windy
little better?
City was blowing right through me
Yeah, I believe it.
because it just wasn't good. It just fucked me up.
Dude,
and
we used to get PGOs because it was my dad lives out there.
yeah.
And for the longest time, no one would deliver out to where he lived, but PGOs was close enough, so we get it.
Just drive there real quick.
Yeah. That pizza, by the time you got it back from there to the house, which is like a 10-minute drive, not even, that fucking pizza was orange. It was the greasiest pizza I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Everything was orange. The crust was orange, the bread, everything. It was just orange. And if you let it sit for like a couple of hours afterwards, it's the craziest looking mystery creation ever.
It's like a ghost pepper looking pizza.
Yeah, dude, it's
Ooh.
nuts.
So-
Yet, I could go for a
It's,
slice.
it
right
wasn't,
now.
I got to be honest. The double layer thing worked for me.
Yeah.
It worked real well, but it just maybe it was too much cheese. I don't know. I will say this was the first time I've ever experienced my dad. So we went golfing. My dad and his friend Mark. We went golfing at like Twin Birch out in Kalkaska or whatever. And it was a really good time. Had a blast. So we go to the PGOs, and the menu of my dad's in his early 60s. So they're looking at the menu. They're like, can't see this. So the bartender brings, not shitting you, a basket of glasses. And I'm like,
What?
they just pull a random pair out, both of them, and they start reading it. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work for you guys? I don't understand how that works at all. I didn't know that reader's glasses are just like, they're just fucking little magnify. Like I didn't.
Yeah. Those are like the ones you see like at the checkout line.
I
and stuff.
didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I
would-
figured like all glasses
No.
need, like all eyes need a prescription. I didn't realize that you could just be like, oh shit, fucking random, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, now I can.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know that.
cheaters. The cheaters, they call them.
Yeah, so they had a whole basket of readers' glasses, so Mark
That's-
and my dad could
Makes
read
me
the
super uncomfortable.
menu.
You just pick random glasses out of a basket.
Yeah, there was like yellow. I mean, it was like a Pride basket, which I don't think that place celebrates Pride very
Trev
much.
Shade's weird. It's a big pride city, but you're in the outskirts there. so
There
it's
ain't no pride there.
There's a lot of Trump voters there. So.
We love them until they like talk or exist. We appreciate them existing until they exist.
Yeah.
Kind of a situation.
So
I'm staying clear from this one, bud.
PGO's first taste, very good. After effects, not so great.
Yeah, I can see it. It's the grease. It's just gonna run right through you. Yeah.
Did we not make the joke that sounds like Pidgeotto yet?
Pidgeotto.
PGO's.
Pidgeottos. Yeah.
PGO's.
Pidgeotto.
Oh, there it is. Pidgeotto's Pizza.
Pidgeotto's pizza.
Oh, also, can you do another thing for me since I'm a guest?
Maybe.
Can you say that line you said about the Windy City going through you again?
The Windy City blew right through me or something like
I
that.
hate it when the Windy City blows right through me too. It takes you days to clean up afterwards.
Oh,
God,
Jesus.
Jesus.
You have a fucking, what is it? You have a bidet.
I do. It's
I love it when I got to shit at your house. It's so
everybody
great.
should have a bidet. Period.
Yes. Like, we'll be playing D&D, and I have to run upstairs, and I'm so excited when I'm running to the bathroom to shit at your house.
Yep.
And you get, like, the toilet's right above. where we play down the basement, so you guys can hear me like, woo!
It's two best modern innovations of the world: backup cameras on cars,
That's a good one.
butt wipes and bidets.
Mm.
Ass wipes are always at my house now.
There's one of the new South Park episodes about the Japanese toilets,
I still
and
haven't seen that.
yeah, it's how the toilet paper companies like trying to take down like
Toilet paper
the
versus bidets.
The toilet paper companies like going out doing like JFK style assassinations on people because they want like Americans are supposed to have shitty asses. They don't want them to have clean asses. South Park's amazing.
God, they just always hit it on the head.
Right? So
Always.
good.
Plus, if you clean your ass, you're gay.
Yeah. Well, shit. I got some stuff to tell my dad. Yeah, butt wipes. Crazy. Amazing, by the way.
What, like wipes?
Like dude wipes. Or I just buy Cottonelle. I buy a big box of Cottonelle wipes. They're just little butt wipes.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Just get yourself the $50 bidet attachment, bro.
I like that, but I can't take that to work with me.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
How much you shitting at work?
I like to shit at work, my friend.
I ain't got time for
I don't know. I
that.
change diapers enough. I mean, I know how wipes work.
You don't know how the HSC cafe burritos go through you, but it's worse than the Windy City, let me tell you. That thing will fuck you up. One of the guys I trained, we had orientation today, and he got a burrito, and he just wanted gravy inside the burrito.
What the
And
fuck?
Why?
I don't know. This minus the gravy, this burrito will do damage to you for a while. So he wanted gravy inside of it for whatever reason. The chick fucked up, just dumped gravy all over the top of the burrito.
I would have done that too.
It was the wettest,
I would've done that too.
nastiest looking burrito. He ate that. He ate half of that thing, and he was like, "Oh,
Oh.
Don't use wet wipes. They clog up the pipes and cause fatbergs. I don't give a fuck because I rent.
Yeah, that's a bad answer.
Yeah. Wet ones all day, Eric. Listen.
If I own a home, I'll get a bidet.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not
$60.
I'm not gonna pay for a bidet for a fucking apartment.
Yeah, but you're
complex.
still gonna have to deal with the bullshit when it backs up and can flood stuff in your house.
Nope,
And then you
call
gotta-
maintenance.
Okay,
Good luck in those days there. I've been there
it's
before.
a Gen Z response if I ever heard one.
Yeah, I fucking
my
pay
problem.
$1,200 a month. They can come fucking fix a pipe.
Okay. No, I get it. Yeah, rent is insanely high, so you have a point.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
Some would say the rent is too damned high.
Too damned high. That shit's high as fuck.
That shit's higher than Snoop Dogg at a festival.
It's higher than
See, just
giraffe.
dumping wet wipes in your fucking.
Yeah, I put
toilet?
30 of them. It's Dom's acting like I fucking use 18 a fucking session. It's like one.
Listen, I've heard what you eat.
I don't know, man. I
I
think
don't
Windy
need
City
burritos.
might need more than one.
Windy City needed multiple. Windy City needed a shower because my dad did not have butt wipes.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no butt wipes up in Traverse.
that's like when you were trying to wipe.
What,
it,
you think Family Fair's got butt wipes? Fuck no, they got $7 ice cream, bitch.
That's like when you're trying to wipe and it's like a marker. Just keeps
Yeah.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, days. Some say that you're still there wiping your ass.
Nope. Just keeps wiping.
Boy, I
Wiping.
can't wait for taste test after all this talk.
Hi, fart jokes.
Hey, did you eat anything this week?
Yeah, what about you, Rick?
Oh, the French fries. Shit, I already said it, didn't I?
Oh,
You
yeah,
did.
yeah.
You spoiled it.
I had the French fries
You had
and
the gay,
I had a frosty. Yeah, pride.
the gay fries.
Yeah.
Pride fries.
I mean, they weren't. I mean, they're just fries. They just might happen to be, they like it up there a little while. Okay. You don't have to put labels on everything. Shit.
Yeah, man, you homophobic fuck.
I'm super homophobic.
No, but that with a lot of ketchup, especially for a person that's been eating like 1,100 calories or less a day, was.
That's it, man. You've been killing it at the gym. You're looking good. Keep it up, man. Keep that shit going.
So I went today. Like when you called me to be on the show,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hi, Mar. It's okay. I just running for 2 miles already."
It sounded like, on my end, it sounded like you were wrapped in a sleeping bag, trapped underneath an avalanche of snow, and I could just barely hear you. So like,
It's because you were on my.
Barely
And I was like, podcast 8 tonight. You in? I'm like, all right, see you then.
That sounds like the bitch from Barbarian.
So
Fuck that movie.
you're talking about being on a diet, which I've been like trying to cut back on some. Like I'm going to. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that whole look you just gave me.
What are you talking about?
Whatever that fucking shit was.
Listen, I saw you guys try to touch each other way too inappropriately before the show, so let's not even talk about that right
I don't even know what you're talking about. I literally just looked over at you.
Yeah, and you were like, "Yeah, you fat piece of shit. Fucking lose some weight, you loser." Sorry, I got to go on the Jenny Craig diet again.
I just by me looking at you,
Yeah,
you get that?
yeah,
you
'cause
need
you were
to
like,
see a counselor.
No, I read people real well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
what were you thinking in that moment, Mark?
I thought you had a nice shirt.
You're such a
I was
fucking...
like, man, he's got his second button up. He's looking good.
You actually might be more of a bitch than me.
I am not.
You fucking stand your ground. You
Own it.
own it.
Stand by your man.
So you're talking about
I'm not
dieting,
on it.
and Sarah and I on Sunday, we got up early, got coffee, cleaned the whole fucking house before 1, and it was awesome. And then you know what we did? Played Diablo 4 all day, and we made a fucking cake.
Oh, that
We made
sounds great.
just a cake to eat amongst ourselves, and I had
What kind of cake?
Yeah.
just a yellow marble cake,
Oh, nice.
and
it
it had
frosting?
chocolate frosting
No.
with like
Oh.
You
chocolate
ruined it.
frosting with the dot sprinkles.
Oh,
I
fuck
don't,
yeah.
I don't like
Let's
regular
go.
sprinkles, but I like dot sprinkles
Okay.
because
Is
they're
it
just like
infused in the cake.
it was. Yeah, it was. It was infused in the frosting.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay.
like
Oh, that's
funfetti.
cool though. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Chocolate or marble cake with white frosting. Ultimate.
Oh yeah.
I've been eating a lot of ice cream.
I saw there was like 6 cartons
Yeah.
in the freezer.
And what sucks is when I get out of work at Crazy Quarters Arcade, the best damn arcade in the whole fucking planet. I get out at midnight, so even Walmart's closed.
Yeah.
And I've been jonesing for ice cream when I get out of work, so I have to go to 7-Eleven and spend $8 on a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
So you got like $50 worth of ice cream in that bitch right now.
No. That's like I actually went grocery shopping.
Oh okay.
For that.
Nice.
But no, I'm just talking about that. But I was like jonesing. And Netflix and chilled, fucking good.
Netflix and chill with ice cream. Just
They
where
wanna-
you watch Netflix
No,
by
that's
yourself.
the name of the flavor. Is Netflix
Oh.
and chilled. Ben
They
and
wanna-
Jerry's Netflix and chilled.
They put sex things in there?
That's what it feels like when I'm fucking eating it. I got
You're
done
doing
eating
what with it?
I eat a whole pint of that shit and I throw it in the trash and I walk to the bathroom. I'm like, that's better than sex. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no one. I'll be single for life as long as I got Ben and Jerry's Netflix and chilled ice cream.
I loved having my own ice cream cart, like ice cream pint. A pint is better for me than like a big ass
Yeah, for
quart.
sure.
Oh yeah, I had to switch back to pints because I was buying the fucking half-gallon thing.
You were
and
buying
just-
the big-
I was just horrible.
Wait,
And
are
there's
you
no
talking?
because like with a pint, there's an end. There's a finish line.
You're talking about the big plastic container.
I
from,
did that
like,
one year.
The fuck it mode.
I
right?
did that one year. But yeah,
That's a rough time.
yeah, it was Superman.
You're just like tracking the fudge stripe through the.
Yeah, I'm just going. See, like with a pint, there's an end, there's a finish line. But the other thing, you just keep going until you puke. So, yeah,
No thanks.
no one likes that finish
Yeah,
line.
because you have no self control whatsoever.
It's so good.
Can we talk about the travesty that you've had in front of me this whole entire show?
What the fuck are we talking about this show?
Who
We got
knows?
I just put the Titanic there on
Yeah.
VHS.
James Cameron is the worst human being.
James Cameron is a
Why
very
do you
wealthy.
hate the
why,
Titanic?
why do you hate James Cameron so much?
All of his movies are not good.
11?
Besides Terminator 2, I think that was his.
11
Oh,
Academy Awards, and you're telling me this is a bad movie?
Yeah, it's a 2-star movie at best.
I
So-
would give.
I give it 1 star per VHS tape.
if
See,
I
you know why I bought this? Or actually, Amanda had it and she gave it to me. Because there's a guy on TikTok that literally collects these. People send them to him from
Yeah.
all over the world, and he has a room that is literally made out of just these boxes of Titanic on VHS, and it's fucking awesome.
so
So I got it right here because we're talking. The
And you
Titanic's
just-
behind us.
I think if I
Gotta
had
keep putting
to,
it towards me. That's fine.
if I had to give Titanic an actual rating, I think I'd go like 3.5,
this
like
is
3
out
or
of,
3.5.
This is a five-star rating system.
I would go 3 on Titanic. I think it's a
See-
above average movie.
I mean, it's definitely better than Avatar.
I would go 4.
Avatar's a half a star at best.
I would go 2. I'd go 2 out of 5 on Avatar.
Titanic, I'd probably give it a fuck. It's either a 3.5 or a 4 for me. Probably a 4. I really like it, but I don't like the end. The end is the most
End is just so
Just
dumb.
bullshit.
It's just like
like.
you
bitch,
guys. What the fuck? Really?
fucking move over.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
really? You're just gonna take up the whole fucking board?
You
This
fat
guy saved your life through the whole movie, and you just let him toast.
Yeah,
out,
that's
drown.
Listen.
they just really fucked up the end. They
It
super
probably is what
fucked it
made
up.
me so misogynistic in life.
You
is
heard
watching
my-
this
I
movie.
don't think
Yeah,
You guys have heard my take on that, right?
what
She just didn't want to get caught with the help.
probably
that's true.
Not a joke.
I believe
entitlement.
it. Yeah,
She's like, oh, I was with somebody from second class. Oop, not anymore.
yeah. People are gonna find out I
Oh,
fucked him in a car.
Yeah.
Sick.
This guy has drawings of me. Ugh.
He did it while I was asleep.
I never saw it coming.
I think James Cameron is. James Cameron directed Terminator 2.
I think so.
Yeah, then he's a fucking 10 out of 10 director because that's one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's the only pass he gets.
And that
Period.
movie, 30 years from now, will still look fucking awesome with CG. That's the thing with Avatar. You spent
Boo.
$500 million, and that game,
Avatar.
that movie looks pretty good still.
I have not seen the new Avatar, but I've heard it's the same as the first Avatar, but with water.
Oh,
The,
God.
the thing with Avatar is it's a good movie if you haven't seen the 50 other movies that are like Avatar, where it's just
They're all the same
the
thing.
main character, generally a white guy. Not that I'm like big on that, but it's generally the white guy that becomes the fucking ultimate version of the tribe, where he's like, oh, you guys are this? Pfft, well, I'm this fucking random white guy that's somehow better than all of you at everything you do.
And I'm the best now.
And even though I'm in a wheelchair and cripple, I'm way better than you in every way, shape, and form. And I'm going to save your civilization because I'm better than you.
It's a white savior.
The whites, I mean, it's the last of the Mohicans. It's the fucking, I don't know. There's so many of them. Troy, I don't know.
Oh, God, Troy. It's Fern Gully.
I think you got that wrong. The last of the Mohicans.
Is
Mark.
also a white guy.
If we're going to do a taste test,
The Last Samurai, perfect. Last Samurai is a perfect, and I love that movie.
Last Samurai is Tom Cruise.
And it's a white guy that becomes a fucking samurai from like 6 months of work, and he suddenly is the best samurai in existence.
Good movie though.
It is a fantastic movie.
Bust out the machine guns and just mow
They
fuckers
just
down.
fuck everybody up.
I'm sorry, there's machine guns in The Last Samurai?
That movie's awesome.
I've never seen it.
Really?
No.
That's actually,
I don't like
think-
a lot of things, though. You should know this.
no. Last Samurai is a great movie. I watched it a couple times because I watched it the first time and I was like, man, I really like that more than I thought I would. Because I'm not. Everybody hates Tom Cruise, but I think. Well, here's what I say.
Tom Cruise is the best action star in the world.
I think
Water.
I have seen.
Do you need water?
No. I have seen far more amazing Tom Cruise movies than bad Tom Cruise movies.
I've never seen Legend, and I want to. It was just at the Midnight Monster movies, but I get out at like
Legend?
12. Yeah.
I've never seen that either.
I don't know what that is. What's the one? Is it War of the Worlds? He was in War of the Worlds, right?
He was
Yeah.
in World of
Okay.
Worlds. That's probably his most famous, or like not most famous. That's
Top Gun,
most epic.
That's Top Gun.
which is an amazing movie.
For some weird reason,
Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
that is a fantastic movie. It's still funny today.
Yeah, I love that movie.
You know, what's, great Tom Cruise movie is Oblivion. Nobody knows about that one.
Last Samurai. Stephanie says
Steffi!
Last Samurai is visually neat, but is definitely problematic. It's worth at least one watch.
What is
Okay.
problematic about Last Samurai?
Probably the white guy that's becoming a samurai.
So, oh man, you should watch that movie. I don't want to spoil. You should
I
actually
already
watch
spoiled
that.
it. Machine gun versus sword. Machine gun win.
Yeah, but that's kind of the whole premise of the movie. Like, it starts out with that. It doesn't.
Well, that's how it ends.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking spoiling. I already spoiled it. Let me spoil it some more.
Thanks, Jason.
You should.
Spoil King.
You should watch that movie.
You aren't gonna watch that movie.
You don't know that? I mean, I did watch Sharks of the Corn.
Should we just roll into Film Freaks at this point?
No, we
Ooh,
already
yeah.
did Film Freaks.
No,
No, we didn't.
because I want to talk about a shark puppet
Yeah, let's
biting
go.
somebody.
Just
the
take it
tit.
in. We already talked about Titanic. I don't even need to talk about mine because I actually.
Oh. That's still my favorite.
Oh, okay. Steph says not historically accurate, and the white savior complex. The whole samurai worship is not accurate either.
Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
Is that Tom Cruise's best movie?
Yeah. Tom Cruise is actually the rhino that Ace Ventura births himself out of in that movie.
That
Fun fact.
So, Steph,
Steffi.
I agree. Steffi, I'm sorry. I agree where you're going with that. Ace Ventura, my favorite scene from that movie. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, never heard of it.
When nature
Oh yeah, Ace Ventura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bumblebee
So
Tuna.
when he gets fucking smoked in both legs with the spears and he's
So
like,
good.
that's the best fucking scene from that movie.
It's really good. Yeah,
God, that
that's
movie's-
definitely a good scene.
Do you think Ace Ventura could come out today?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Do you think it'd still be
The
like?
first one's a little problematic.
Austin Powers gonna come out today.
Oh, I miss Austin Powers. I want.
I think we still get one more Austin Powers.
That would never.
I think we still get one
It
more.
would be awful. It'd be like
And of course it's gonna be awful, but we get one more.
no, it will never. I could never do it again. The world is so. Yeah.
PC now.
Yep. You said it.
I
We
don't.
could never
mind.
do an Austin Powers. We could probably do an Ace Ventura. No problem. We won't. Jim Carrey said he doesn't do sequels, and then he did Dumb and Dumber
And he also
and
retired.
Sonic. Yeah.
Good for him.
He said he wouldn't do another movie unless it really spoke to him. And I don't think Ace Ventura is going to be one of those movies that's like, fuck, I need to do this.
Right.
Ace Ventura.
Especially after his like Ace Ventura 3 with his like kid where he's fucking
That doesn't count.
He's like
Does that
healing.
exist?
That
That
exists.
exists?
Oh my god, have you guys never seen that?
No.
I watched it on
There are two Ace Venturas.
I watched it on Snick, and the third Ace Ventura movie has a fat kid from Ace Ventura that heelies everywhere.
Okay,
and
that's
I'm
not fucking real.
I'm not kidding.
That doesn't exist. And if it does, it doesn't anymore.
It's so
Get
true.
the fuck out of here.
He fucking heelies everywhere.
I think I remember something being around that was like.
Because
I
it-
remember the fucking Heelys.
It
now.
made me. I watched it so long after I had Heelys, and I was like, "Oh my god, is
I wish
that
I
what
had
I fucking
Heelys.
look like?" Because I feel like a loser douche.
Yeah, I remember working at Target and all the kids heeling around.
I
I'm
loved
like,
Heelys so
I
much.
hope you eat shit. little fucker.
and every kid did. That's the best trick montage videos on like
You ever-
Instagram or TikTok.
Do you remember soaps? There were shoes that in the middle had like it was burrowed out so you could like run up and slide on like guardrails and shit. You can like
That
grind
sounds
with your feet.
really dangerous.
Right? I always wanted some. All
Yeah,
right,
what were we
movie time.
Oh yeah, Film Freaks. I've watched a couple pretty awesome movies recently. What have you guys been checking out? I got 3 to go over.
Three?
Yeah, I pretty much just started the American Gladiators 30 for 30. Seems pretty good so far. I haven't really finished it, so I really
It's
don't have
30
much.
minutes, Mark.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. There's 2 parts.
So it's 60 minutes.
I don't know, man. I started it today. What do you want from me? But yeah, so far seems pretty interesting.
Okay.
Apparently, like people would get fucked up all the time. Even the gladiators, they'll get like concussions and shit, and just be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to get cut. I want to still be on TV. Send me out there, coach.
It's almost like regular gladiators.
And
Yep.
wrestling.
Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah.
What about you, Rick? What
So
you been watching?
I have been watching a lot of really bad movies on Tubi, which is like my favorite thing to do now. And I watched Sharks of the Corn due to a recommendation.
Sharks, like children of the corn, but sharks of the corn.
Yeah, so it's about the shark puppet, and it's literally like Shark Puppet from TikTok that like they show him swimming around and stuff like that.
Like the
and
guy
corn
that
stalks.
wait, like the guy that eats cheese and goes.
Except it's not that though.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the same puppet.
Yeah.
But doesn't do that part.
Okay.
So they show him just swimming around in corn, and then there's the very beginning where this like fat guy is talking to this girl, and he's like, "I'm the cornstalk prince" or something, and then she's like, "Oh, it's cornstalk prince. I'm gonna take my top off for you," and then she does and goes like frolicking into the corn, and then they show the shark puppet just go. Like right on her boob, and
Oh
it
my
starts to
God.
bleed out of nowhere, and she's just like, "Ah!"
This sounds awesome.
It's the best movie. Kidding. It's actually terrible. Because after that, you think with that much hype, how bad could it get? And then there's like secret agents and then like a devil cult or something, and then out of nowhere, that's just like, guess we're done. Sharks of the Corn. I think I gave it 1 star on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I need to.
Just for that first 5 minutes. It's just like when I made Eric watch Grandma Werewolf.
Oh my
And he's-
god.
Yeah, you guys' show is great. I love
need-
your podcast.
I need to fucking watch these just terrible movies.
It's just the very end when she's like, no.
Yeah. No.
Obviously, you have to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
So you've been watching American Gladiators. This guy's been watching Sharks and Corn. I've got a couple movies.
Sharks
I love-
of the Corn.
I love shark corn.
So while I was up north, I watched the most famous car chase scene ever recorded on video.
Blues Brothers?
No.
Oh.
Fast and Furious 47.
I watched Bullet with Steve McQueen.
Oh.
And supposedly I watched it. I saw my dad had it on DVD or whatever. I was like, man, I need to watch that. And I like watching those old movies with my dad. I've grown up doing it. I got to tell you, going into that movie, just thinking about this has the most epic car chase scene ever. You're going to be real disappointed with that movie. Holy fuck. That movie is the slowest movie I've ever. I mean, I should have kind of.
It really has the most
That is what people say
over
is
Baby Driver.
I think people were probably saying it before Baby Driver,
okay.
but before we'll just say BBD before Baby Driver.
Oh, okay.
This was the most epic car chase scene, and I will tell you, once you get to that scene, it's fucking amazing. That's a fucking awesome car chase scene. That is very. They obviously shot that candid. That was 100%. Most of that was real.
BBD. I thought you were talking about your search history.
Big Baby Driver.
That's just John Hamm's dick.
Yeah. John Hamm is an attractive man.
He has a very big, allegedly.
Oh my.
Jesus, Rick.
Is that what you look up? Fucking Hollywood's top
No.
secrets?
Everybody-
John
it's
Hamm's
like a thing.
BBD?
They were talking about it on TMZ and shit like that for a while.
That sounds about right for TMZ. They run out of content, so they're going to talk about everyone's dick sizes.
Well, yeah. That's,
What are we doing right now?
yeah.
We've
Talking
ran out
about
of comment.
TMZ talking about dick sizes. It's different, okay?
We're a podcast.
So I watched Bullet with Steve McQueen. Overrated movie, if I say so myself. I give that movie a 3.5 or no.
It's high.
That's pretty
No.
good.
No. Yeah, 2.5 out of 5. Very average movie
Okay.
for that era. Steve McQueen is just the fucking cool hand Luke. He's just so it's basically a detective story about a murder, and these people are trying to murder this witness because you go into this movie thinking it's a fucking some awesome car racing fucking burglar dude driving movie, and it's not. It's these fucking cool ass detectives that don't give a fuck about anything, and there's this politician that is set up to be assassinated. They're protecting him, and I gotta be honest, they do a real poor job of protecting him, really, really bad. And it's the slowest fucking movie ever, and Steve McQueen is just yeah, fucking, I'm a detective guy.
What else have you watched?
So yeah, there's Bullet, 2.5 out of 5, which is a high rating. I think 2 out of 5 on that.
How much better do you think Bolu would be if there was Detective Pikachu in Bullet?
At least 2 stars better.
Nice.
The other 2 movies I watched are recent releases. So
Oh shit.
I watched The Covenant, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant with Jake Gyllenhaal and other people.
Oh.
So basically, this movie's been made a few times. This is the newest iteration of it. So what it is it's the story about an army sergeant over in Afghanistan that they get a new they get a new interpreter in their squad. They go on a mission and shit hits the fan. So this interpreter that just meets the sergeant for the first time, saves him, and drags him across Afghanistan so he gets home to his family. And he gets home to his family, and he realizes that the interpreter's visa gets like denied, basically. Because that's what, something that I didn't know going into this movie. The U.S. contracted like 3,000 to 5,000 interpreters when we went over to Afghanistan, promising them visas to come back to the United States for their whole family. And we didn't honor like a lot of them. So that's kind of like a story based on that. So it's a story based on him kind of going back and trying to save him. And it's actually, I've watched a lot of these like modern era war flicks about Afghanistan and Iraq and stuff like that. And some of them are really good. Some of them are just kind of like, bleh. I really, really like this movie. It's very realistic. It's not dark, but it's just like, you kind of see the brotherhood that these guys can build and what they go through.
What's it called?
It's called The Covenant.
It has nothing to do with Halo or witches.
Zero to do with light swords or anything like that. But it's a good movie. It's not just like all about gunfights and crazy shit like that. It's not all about that. So I would give that a 4 out of 5 star. Very, very good movie with very good storytelling. And then finally, Netflix has released the sequel to one of the best action movies ever made. Extraction 2 is now on Netflix. Extraction 1 is with Chris Hemsworth. It's one of the dawns of the new era of action movies, the John Wick era, where it's very candid videography, like cinematography. Everything's kind of, it's not all one shot, but a lot of the shots are one shot, like really choreographed action scenes. And Extraction 2 does not disappoint in the fucking slightest. So that is another 4 out of 5 star for me.
All that about taking a tooth out is pretty wild.
Oh, yeah. He goes to the dentist and he fucks up some people after the dentist.
I mean, I would too. Have you ever had a tooth extracted? Ooh.
But yeah, 3 action movies. 2 are very good. One of them overrated. You should watch Extraction 2. Great movie.
I canceled my Netflix account.
How many T's are in Bullet?
2.
It needs at least 3 more.
There's also a random. It's Bulleitt.
I don't like that.
Bulleitt.
Bulliet.
Hey,
It sounds like
I'm
I'm trying
hungry.
to-
Let's do taste test.
All right.
Sounds like I was getting a bullion.
Oh, I didn't do the film. I did. I love fat dudes up the whole time. All right, taste test time.
We're fine.
We're just always fat dudes.
My issue with this is just what my podcast is all the time. It's just us talking about random shit. So
Just fat dudes, or
maybe.
did you like Extraction?
Never saw it.
You seriously never watched that movie?
I don't do action movies, man.
Why?
I mean, like sometimes I might. Like I've seen some of the John Wicks, except for the new one. They're cool.
John Wick is good.
I mean, I'm a comedy guy, and the drama. I like comedy and drama and some scary stuff sometimes.
Dramedies.
Dramedies. I like to laugh. I mean, if I want to watch action, I just watch pro wrestling or something. I just watch like a wrestling match.
Speaking of which, the
Yeah.
Butthole pay-per-view was last night.
Yep. Forbidden Door was great.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Why don't we talk about it? I talked about all my movies. You guys talk.
Good.
About
mean,
the Butthole?
We
It
can
was,
talk.
it was a great show. We'll save that for your show. You guys
Oh.
talk about wrestling.
No, because
Eric will be
so
there.
the thing about my show now is, so Eric has Eric's Wrestling Corner, and he subjects me to the worst random shit, and he films me now, and it's part of the show.
Okay.
So like last time was a 720 light bulb tube match.
Jesus. So many light.
It was a lot,
How
and I
mu-
was very
702.
720.
light tubes.
That's a lot of light tubes.
I was very uncomfortable because they were just sitting there, just like back and forth, and I was like, "Oh, I'm very uncomfortable." So I'm gonna start singing "Pump Up the Jam" every time they kept getting hit with light bulb tubes.
Pump up the jam.
But it was like,
it
"Pump up the jam while the beat off."
Man,
Stop in.
that's expensive, dude. That's a lot of light
I mean,
tubes.
you think about it. A lot of places got to get rid of them. Those could be just ones they had to
Just
get rid
old,
of.
burnt out
Yeah.
ones.
Well, who knows? one of them definitely has mercury poisoning at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get some type of poisoning from that.
Yeah.
It looks sweet. Take the bump.
Take the bump. Sent here by your dad, Caden Tubbs. Thank you for sent here by your dad, Dave. Oh, that's my
Spooky
dad, Dave.
dad.
Yeah, spook. That's what they called it.
What up, Caden? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. So, do you guys want to talk about the wrestling pay per view at all, or are we gonna save? Are you saving that for the
It was
wide?
just, I just say it was fucking amazing. It was an
Yeah.
incredible show, and yeah,
You guys are
Will
trying to-
Will Ospreay is the best wrestler on the planet.
Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay is the best.
You were trying to gamble for far too long.
Yeah, I found out that you can't in Michigan yet.
Sports gamble?
DraftKings wasn't. Yeah, it wouldn't work for pro wrestling. I don't think it's like it's because they always try and get you on it.
That
to do
feels
it.
strange to gamble on a predetermined result.
Just what's different than that than any other sports event?
I mean, basketball, I understand.
Rick
but,
says
like,
it's all a work.
It's all a work.
that's not all a work.
It's
impossible for all of that to be a work. It's
you just have to know the end. It doesn't matter what happens in the middle. Have you never planned a wrestling match?
no,
why
I
the
haven't.
Lions aren't.
I truly have not planned a wrestling match.
That's why the refs fuck the Lions.
Every time
It's a work.
I was in a planned wrestling match, I got fucking head slammed on a bed. That was my planned wrestling match.
Get it, girl?
Can we do
Okay,
taste test? I'm
let's do
hungry.
taste
Oh.
test. We've got 3 things to taste test here.
Yes.
You do.
3 things to taste test. We have to Mark Center, the Cheetos.
This is we have Cheetos Flamin' Hot Sweet Carolina Reaper,
So we're taking these off because it's gonna get extra hot.
and we got Cheetos Flamin' Hot Smoky Ghost Pepper Puffs.
You're doing a terrible job of displaying this thing.
I don't care.
Wait. Let's do this like right in front of the mic right here. This is the puffs. I can't see.
I'm doing it for audio.
All
now.
right.
And then a little,
I have.
a little after these hot Cheetos, we have a little dessert for you guys. We have the Milky Way cookie dough. Thank you, Mr. Jason Arsenal, for giving us
Appreciate
this.
Thanks, Jason.
all that donated to
We're
the
gonna
show
need-
for this.
Definitely that at the end of this because
Yes.
nothing says, "Hey, your studio is 800 degrees. Let's give you even things that are warmer."
Yeah, it's so hot in here.
So I think we go Ghost Pepper, Carolina Reaper, Milky Way.
Fine.
Eric's already gonna be laughing at me because he knows how awful I am with hot things. So this
Oh
is gonna
shit,
be.
are you?
You should have taken some of the sodas, Mark.
Yeah.
You
Oh, yeah.
snuck away this morning.
Say what? How do you say that again, Mark?
Gyarados.
Yes, Gyarados.
Yeah, Jarritos. Soda.
Darito.
Yeah,
It smells
Jarritos.
incredible, and it smells like
What's this one
a
here?
Slim Jim.
It's smoky. That's why it tastes like.
It smells
Slim Jim.
incredible.
Smoky ghost pepper.
I saw these.
All right, I'm gonna grab one.
I saw these at Meyer, and I
Oh,
was
look,
like,
they're shaped like little-
man, I
they're
wanted
shaped like
these.
little peppers. That's cute. Here,
It's
man.
because they're
give it-
spicy.
Look at it. Hey, it's like a little pepper. Aww.
All right. Oh, mine does not look like a pepper. What happened to this one? Hang on.
That
Let's
one's-
see it.
You're holding it up by the pepper.
These are gonna be awesome.
No, this looks like a Metapod.
Yeah, it
Metapod.
does.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Metapod?
That's a Pokemon. I don't know if you
Metapod.
knew that.
We're gonna 3-way like cheers this.
Yeah, I know all the Pokemon up to Gen 4, my friend.
I know what Gyarados does.
All right,
And
cheers.
what my booty do. Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go.
Please don't die. That's gross.
Kind of tastes like a gym bag. I'm gonna do one more there.
Yeah.
No.
That's not bad.
I need to cleanse my palate with this. I'm gonna do 2 at once.
Well, that's fucking spicy though.
Oh, it's really bad. Like not spicy bad, but like if you ever go to a dog store or like any pet store and go down the rawhide aisle and just take a whiff,
That's a very accurate description of what this room smells like.
I like this. I think they're good.
They're very spicy. I gotta say,
Yeah.
first flaming hot thing that actually like held up to the name.
that's
Yeah.
pretty hot.
Yeah, it's definitely some spice there.
That's not the. Is that the ghost pepper one? Is that the
Yeah,
hottest
ghost
one?
pepper.
It should be the chiller one.
Oh, good. We're gonna get better
Ghost
than this.
pepper puffs. I think I'm gonna give those an honestly.
I like them.
Shit, yeah.
I like them.
I'm gonna give that at least a 8.5.
I'll go.
Maybe a 9.
I'm gonna go 7.9 on that because they're puff. If they were like Cheetos,
Nah, I like the puff. I like the fact that they're shaped like peppers. That,
I do
that
like
goes
that.
above and beyond. I don't
do
know. I'm
like-
gonna give it an 8.5.
I'm going 7.9 on that.
3.2.
Okay.
Like I've definitely had worse things in my mouth, but
Don't worry, Ricky, because now you got sweet Carolina Reaper.
oh, good.
All right. Oh Jesus. Let's get the sniff test.
We're doing this.
Got COVID.
First
Kind of
test.
just smells like Cheetos.
Oh,
So we call this the sniff test, but it's actually the COVID test. We make sure we're clear before we go.
Second time I had COVID, I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste. So
one and done so far, baby. Knock
Smells
on-
like Costco packing peanuts.
I don't know what that smells like, but it's not good.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't smell
grab one.
good or
Doing
bad.
it? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
these look
yeah,
fucking
good.
hot.
You got a handful.
These look hot.
I'll get a handful too.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
These
one.
look spicy.
Yeah, they're awfully dark red.
Yeah, these have a lot of artificial shit on them.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody.
See if can you see that?
These are red. These
Yeah.
are the most red I've ever seen.
This is the red rocketest of the red rockets right here.
Yep.
Cheers.
Don't rub your eyes after this.
Shield your eyes.
All
All
right,
right, here we go. We're going in. Carolina, sweet Carolina Reaper.
right in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
I don't taste anything. I gotta get another one.
There's some spikes there. You eat a couple more of those. Mark, you take 3 more of those.
It hasn't hit yet.
You're hitting a spice level.
It hasn't hit yet.
It got in my nose for a second there, and I contained it. That'll do something. That'll do something.
Are you dying?
It got in my nose, and I'm trying to really bring that back. I might steal these.
They're good.
They don't. They just taste hot. I don't. There's no flavor to that.
Honestly, that's usually how all Flamin' Hot stuff is.
I disagree. These taste far better than Flamin' Hot.
You think?
They do. They have a sweet taste to them.
I'm not
Maybe I
usually.
do have COVID. I like it. Just tastes like hot styrofoam.
I'm not. Well, that's what Flamin' Hot tastes like.
Oh, that's
These
fair.
just actually have a little sweet to them.
Yeah, it's a step up from Flamin' Hot.
I like these a lot.
Ghost Pepper's better, I think.
I think you're right, but I think overall you're right. My number's going to disagree because I really like these a lot.
It's no Taki, but they're good.
I'm going 8.1 on the Sweet Carolina.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
I'll
They're good.
go.
Yeah, these are really good.
I don't know. They're styrofoam to me, so I don't 4,
Whatever you feel.
4.1.
Going for the Reed scale, you got 1,
Okay.
5, and 10.
Now I feel some heat.
Yeah, those added a level. I felt them the first run. Those added a level. I think you'd be fine on the 1 chip challenge. Because it's 1 chip. When we did Death Nut, we did like 5 runs of the Death Nut.
That was awful.
That was what made it worse, was like the prolonged Death Nut.
I'll try it. I don't know. I guess I'll do it. It's only once, right? All right, let's go ahead and have some dessert now with
Yeah,
the Milky Way cookie dough.
These are fucking awesome. These are awesome
Yeah.
flavors from
Ghost Pepper's
Cheetos.
better, baby. You can have those.
Did you see that there's a documentary somewhere? I think it's on Hulu
You
or
guys can
HBO
Split that.
about the guy, the Cheeto guy.
Read.
You splitting that with the kid?
Yeah. Cheeto guy? Like
There's a-
Chester Cheeto
oh.
had an interview?
There's a documentary about it from the janitor from Frito Lay.
You know you
All
didn't
right.
want to do the hot stuff, but here's this. It's Milky Way cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Let's go.
Here you go. Now, Milky Way is the worst candy bar ever.
So bad.
We've already said that, so can this somehow save it?
It's better than the other things I've eaten today.
Man, Milky Way sucks.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Milky Way sucks. What a horrendous candy bar this is. Like, this is better than a Milky Way. Oh, my mouth is on fire right now.
Even with the milk chocolate?
Even with the milk chocolate. Sport.
Reed, what do you give it? So you can go back to your game. Out of 10.
Read scale. He's really giving it some thought.
Oh, he's probably got to chew because it's full of fucking gross ass caramel.
It's by Eva Longoria, I think.
Eva Longoria?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Milky Way sucks.
It's a movie about the dude that came up with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's by Eva Longoria, I think. I don't know what it's from. It's either on Hulu or HBO Max.
Oh, I'll check
Or
it out.
The Max.
I'll check it out for sure.
It's only like an hour long.
What is
Reed,
Eva?
what's a number?
What you got? Telling the microphone there. For the Milky Way cookie dough.
1 out of 10.
Do it. You gotta stay in the mic. Come on, man. This isn't like.
Oh my God, 15
I know,
minutes of
he's
fame
already
has
pissed.
run out.
He's already pissed because I took the Xbox away for the night, so now he's making his wait longer. You didn't take it away for the night. You can have the Xbox back after the podcast.
You just have to not scream
They were
during the podcast.
screaming Roblox.
He's like,
I already
Dad.
hate that game.
Dad walks out. He's like, hey, quiet down. Door closes. Oh!
Yeah.
What's your number, Reed?
Just say it. 1 through 10. Which one? What do you give it?
Do you like it?
No.
No.
So,
I don't like the dough.
no.
That's
I
fair.
don't like the dough version.
So it's under 5 then. Number under 5.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
Four's fair.
So 4 from Reed on the
Bye,
cookie
Reed.
dough Milky Way.
Thank you.
Eva Longoria sounds like Elvira's twin sister.
Like ugly step. No, ugly
No,
step.
she's
sister.
Definitely not ugly.
Hmm?
Eva Longoria?
I don't know what an Eva Longoria
She was on
is.
Desperate Housewives.
What's that?
She's hot.
Which
Old-
housewife
She's an
was she?
old hot chick.
Martha Stewart?
Like, actually hot. I said it.
One of the cornhole teams. So my work is doing a cornhole tournament. It's just like volunteer, like whatever. One of the team names is Martha and Snoop.
That's great.
It's awesome. Man, are we basing this off candy bar rating or just in general?
Just in general, man.
Yeah.
Milky Way sucks. I'm gonna give this
4.8.
I'm gonna give this a. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's still edible,
It is.
so I'm gonna give it a. Yeah, I'll just give it a 4.2.
Yeah, it's mid, like
It's
5.
just so disappointing.
Can we just put like straight up in the middle?
No,
It's so under.
it's not how our show works. We don't just do solid numbers.
Yeah, we don't do solid numbers with
We do
faces.
4.9 or 5.1.
No, no solid numbers, no solid poops on this show. You're right. Let's do 5.3.
Okay, 5.3, a 4, a 4 point. Reed's the only one that gets solid numbers.
All right, and this taste test was brought to you by Rallies. That's right, the $10 bag of burgers. That's right. See this giant piece of trash I found in a parking lot.
You get 5 cheese
Yes.
doubles.
It blew off in the parking lot. I pulled my car up, and then I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that'll be a great set piece because we always talk about Rallies. So here it is. It's part of the show now. And I didn't steal it because I picked up. It was litter. So I saved the earth by bringing this $10 bag of burgers at Rallies.
Thank you, Mark.
Shout out Rallies for the bag of burgers, honestly.
And
Yeah.
shout out Mark for cleaning up the earth.
Yeah,
Yes, you're
It's
welcome.
not even Earth Day.
No.
it could be.
Man, Milky Way sucks so bad.
Yeah, I wish
I
there
get
was-
heat for that. I get
Milk-
heat for saying that.
Milky Way,
Do people like
Baby
that?
Ruth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
tell you, 3
No,
worst candy bars:
Not Baby Ruth.
Milky Way,
These guys.
Baby Ruth,
Agreed.
Snickers.
No, what? You take that back. Snickers?
Snickers doesn't satisfy shit.
Snickers is the best candy bar.
You're wrong.
That's the mat.
I can't believe you just brought Snickers. You put Milky Way next to Snickers? No,
What?
Three Musketeers.
You're right. Three Musketeers is bad.
and Milky Way are the worst candy
Three
bars.
Musketeers,
Baby Ruth's
Snickers,
fine.
Baby Ruth, Milky Way
Baby
are
Ruth's-
all fucking terrible.
Baby Ruth's always been low like that. But, dude, Snickers is fucking incredible.
Snickers is literally, we just ate a Snickers.
No.
That may as well be a Snickers.
Snickers is
True.
good.
What is Snickers? Is chocolate, caramel, and peanuts.
You just said it was trash, and that was half of your Snickers.
The peanuts must bring that fucker out then.
They don't bring shit out.
Look, Even Dom agrees. Snickers is just Milky Way with peanuts.
Thank you.
110%.
Yeah, no, I don't care what anyone says.
You guys are
'Cause
saying the best candy bar is named weird because Kit Kat.
Kit Kat's the worst.
Kit Kat is not
Kit
the
Kat's
best
boring.
candy
It's
The
bar.
best one for my that or Twix.
Although
Shit.
those Kit Kats are nuts. Have you had one of those?
Yeah, they're incredible.
Yeah.
Kit Kat has the best texture of any candy bar.
Best candy bar is Butterfinger and Snickers.
Butterfinger's
anymore.
great.
Butterfinger sucks. now.
Butterfinger's not good anymore.
Yeah.
Old school.
Whatchamacallit used to be
So Snickers is number one for me.
Whatchamacallit used to be top tier, no longer is.
I do love peanut butter, but yeah, I don't know, Reese's
What a fucking crazy thing to say that Snickers is the best candy bar. That's
so
just
good.
a wrong opinion.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
Snickers
I
is
promise
fucking
you.
clutch, dude.
Then you really love Milky Way.
Nope.
Not even top 5.
Snickers
serious.
isn't even top 10.
I'm serious.
Top 20 maybe.
Snickers is the best. I actually got Snickers ice cream in there. Have you had a Snickers ice cream bar?
I would choose.
Have you had in Snickers
I would
ice
choose
cream
a Score candy bar over. I don't even know what the fuck is in a Score, but I like the
bar?
name
I can't
more
believe
than
you don't like
Snickers.
Snickers. Snickers is the best.
I don't
one of the best
dislike
candy bars
Snickers,
ever.
but
I'm actually fucking mad
If
right now.
if all right, I'll tell you what.
And you
If
don't
I
like
got
it
a
either?
if I got a Halloween spread, somebody gave me 10 candy bars.
Snickers going first. That's
Baby
wrong.
Ruth, Snickers, and Milky Way are getting tossed first or traded. Because those are fucking terrible candy
The
bars.
Reese's for sure going to be the first ones eaten.
Yeah, those don't even
Period.
survive.
Yeah, Snickers is up there with me and Reese's.
Stop.
But Milky Way, yeah, that's always
That's at the very bottom when you're like, it's either that or like the random pieces of like.
and Milk
hard candy.
Duds.
I think we're underselling how shitty a Baby Ruth is.
I
That's
think
the
Baby-
shittiest
I think
candy
it's
bar.
actually pretty good.
No, that fucking candy bar
I
makes
think
me.
I think Baby Ruth's actually pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Then I think what's happening to you right now is you're becoming old, and your candy bar opinions are shifting.
You
Do
don't
not-
even know what a candy bar is.
Do you not like Reese's anymore?
I love Reese's.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I don't know.
but it's just like Butterfinger, where it used to be better.
You know what's better than a Snickers? A plain Jane Hershey's candy bar.
Gross.
With almonds?
With
almonds
almonds, with
way-
almonds, it changes the whole game.
With almonds, way
Just
better.
like with this, with fucking peanuts. Snickers is great. I'm gonna quit the show right now.
Snickers sucks.
Welcome to the Matty Ice and Ricky D show.
Snickers doesn't satisfy.
No,
Snickers, dude, it's so.
I'm
good.
actually pretty pissed off if I have a Snickers, honestly.
Yeah, if
Dude,
somebody's
if
like,
you're
"You're
If
hungry,"
you got the shakes and you eat a Snickers,
you're gonna have extra shakes.
No, you feel good afterwards.
No,
Yeah.
you're not. You're gonna feel.
I can't believe you don't like Snickers, dude. You said some fucked up shit today.
I don't dislike Snickers. I'm just not. It's not even in the discussion on best candy bars.
You don't like Werewolves of London. You don't like Snickers. What else are
Or-
you just gonna come in here?
That's
and
like saying,
fucking-
"Oh, my favorite song from Bob Seger's Turn the Page." I love that song. That song's real good. Werewolves of London says 3 words the entire song.
oh woo!
Werewolves of London.
That song's dope,
That song sucks, and Bob Seger
right,
sucks.
Eric? Hit him with a super kick. I'm fucking tuning up the band over here, bro.
I just kicked Stan.
Oh yeah, Shawn Michaels.
I don't. Man. No.
Fuck a Snickers.
Yeah, no.
Man, you guys are fucked. I got some Snickers.
You know,
Get a Snickers ice cream bar, Matt, and tell me you don't like Snickers
You know what's-
after eating a Snickers ice cream bar.
what's less inventive than McDonald's? Snickers. Because you know what Snickers doesn't do? Anything.
Oh my god,
It's just been a Snickers forever, and
It's
they're like,
so fucking
you know
good."
what? You know what we'll do to make it look cool? We'll fucking change the letters on the candy bar so the snack size look. They just have parts of Snickers in them. So if you find multiple snack size, you can put the whole Snickers word together and collect them all.
Snickers are the best
I
candy
will
bar.
say-
They're the best candy bar. I'm just gonna say it right now.
They do have Snickers with almonds, and those kind of slap.
I didn't think they
Those are
added that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Those are amazing. Yeah. Anything with almonds is good.
I could
Cashew's
name.
also good.
I could name 20
I think I
candy
just
bars.
like almonds. Yeah.
Almonds are good.
I could name 20 better candy bars than a Snickers.
You don't even fucking know a candy bar.
Chico sticks are better than
A
Chico
Pay-
stick is good.
Payday is better than a can.
Well,
than a
yeah,
Snickers.
Payday's awesome.
Chocolate Payday is way better than a Snickers
Yeah,
bar.
it's good, but no, Snickers is good because it's readily
Crackle,
available.
a crack.
Crackle.
Crackle's way better than a
Payday.
Snickers.
Paydays they look like turds in pools.
That's
they're-
fine,
and
and
they
they're
taste
delicious.
incredible.
Paydays are real good.
No.
Take 5,
No.
Reese's
You don't
Take
like
5,
Payday?
No.
It's got peanut butter.
and
It's got peanuts.
Nutrageous,
It's all gluten. See, caramel works when it's
cookies
like used
and
as
cream
glue.
Hershey's,
Maybe
All right, we got it.
Rolo.
We got it.
Heath.
Seriously.
Well, how did
Rolos
Snickers
slap
hurt?
too.
Rolos are awesome.
At some point, Matt's life, Snickers hurt him. How did Snickers hurt you, Matt?
I don't know.
Seriously, do you have a peanut allergy?
No,
or
I
something?
think what happened. Yeah, I have a peanut allergy, and Payday's my favorite candy bar.
No, I thought your favorite candy bar is 100 grand, isn't it?
It no longer is.
Ugh.
We
just
had
not.
that. Yeah, it used to be awesome. I don't know.
It really.
You know what that probably means? You're getting old. He doesn't like 100 grand.
Yeah, next year I'm gonna love Snickers.
You're gonna eat those fucking
Next year I'm just gonna brush my teeth with Baby Ruth bars.
No, you're gonna eat those fucking candies, those orange and fucking black Mary Jane candies. Those are the worst. Can we all agree that those are the worst candies?
Yeah, somebody's gonna come to my desk and I'm gonna be like, "I've got a bowl of butterscotch candies. You want some fucking butterscotch, guy?"
I love butterscotch.
I know.
Butterscotch, amazing.
You hate butterscotch.
I love butterscotch.
You literally, Jason got butterscotch Wild Bill's soda. And
That's
you freaked
disgusting.
out at him.
Because I love butterscotch candy.
The soda was good.
That's like having a Snickers flavored soda.
That would be dope.
Oh.
I'd fucking just shout.
So
Dude, seriously though, Matt, do this for me as a friend. Get a Snickers ice cream bar, and I want you to.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be good.
It's ice
It's
cream.
cold and it's ice cream.
Yeah,
Get a Reese's ice cream bar and tell me
Oh.
that you'll ever go back to a Snickers ice cream bar.
I do.
Does he like
literally
caramel?
dude, we could do a taste test right now. I got a pint of Reese's ice cream in there and a pint of Snickers ice cream. But I'm not gonna share with you fuckers because I'm fucking greedy.
You know what's better than a Snickers? A
Literally.
Charleston chew. A
Oh,
Mallow
yeah.
cup.
Fuck
Whoa.
off.
A Kit Kat. A Kit Kat.
Calm
Mallow
down.
cup.
Mallow cup is way better than a
Those
Snickers.
things have been sitting at the bottom shelf in the goddamn
might-
gas station for 30 years.
I might take a moon pie from 1946 over a fucking Snickers.
I'm fucking gonna kill everyone.
moon pie?
Goddamn, no, you aren't. Get on the new topic. I'm fucking pissed now.
No,
Bring moon
thank
pies
you.
into this fucking
pies are the
1923 fucking moon pie over
They
a
gotta
Snickers.
put-
This is bullshit.
You gotta put graham crackers in there so you stop beating off.
God. I got it.
It's a joke. It's a real
It's a
thing.
Kellogg's joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got it.
Good job.
We're doing Collector's Corner.
Do it.
Mark, I hear you've been collecting some high-end
me to
NES
go grab
games.
it?
All right, well, while you're grabbing that,
Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. I was just so pissed about the Snickers thing.
He's still mad about it.
man, that was a fun segment.
Bullshit. This thing sucks.
I've collected so much shit and never show it on Collector's Corner, so I'm gonna do that now.
Okay.
I collect a lot of vinyl, and these are some weird ones that I bought. So I got the Jackpot Volume 1 and Jackpot Volume 2
Electric Boogaloo.
vinyl. No, so what they are, it is Electric Boogaloo. These are pinball machine songs and sound bites, and
That's
they're
cool.
like the first I've ever seen on vinyl. So Volume 1's got Attack from Mars, Tales of Arabian Nights, Pinbot, Black Knight 2000 on it, and Taxi. Volume 2 has Funhouse, Medieval Madness, Theater of Magic, Bonsai Run, and Fishtails. And they're just like sounds and songs and all that
Wait.
shit from them.
I'm kind of
So-
curious. Can we open that and listen to it tonight?
Yes. I will say, these are the most limited.
Oh, we don't have to open
No, we can't. I'll never sell them. I don't care. These are the most limited records I've ever bought because each one's limited to 300, and I just noticed that, which is pretty fucking sweet.
it. Yeah. They're,
I'm sure they're gonna press a ton of them, but that specific version is limited to 300.
Were you say something?
No. I was gonna say that there was a bitch on the back of that cover that was like,
Theater Magic.
Yeah. Stop.
Is
Don't
that
do
what that
drugs
is?
before you play this game.
you gotta do drugs before you do pinball. It's the only way you can enjoy it.
Shout out to Brian Fisher. That guy was always fucked up.
Oh yeah.
He was always good.
Shout
too.
out.
He's best in the state.
Brian
I-
Fisher.
He's pretty fucking good.
I saw the price tag on
Don's
that.
better.
Please hide that from the public.
Why?
It's a large amount of money.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that for anything?
So, Mark, what have you purchased for your collection lately?
So I've been collecting a lot of NES games. I've been doing that for a bit now, and I like NES games. One of the games on my like all time want to get complete in box someday, but I haven't yet. Is Godzilla for NES. I love Godzilla for NES, and there is a Godzilla 2, and it is very rare. And I walked into One Up Games the other day, and they actually had a copy of it, which blew my fucking mind because I've never, ever seen the game in person in my whole life. And I went home. I made a little hype video for it, which I think is on our Facebook reel that we have for on our podcast there for a thing. And yeah, I slept on it that night, and I woke up and I'm like, I have to fucking own that game. So I moved some money around, did all that stuff, and yeah, I got Godzilla 2.
So you didn't make a
NES.
spur of the moment decision. You thought about this.
Yes, yep.
Now
I
is
thought
that,
about it because I made a deal with Mike Pitts. I made a special deal with Mike Pitts, Mr. LJN. That's right. You always say, Mike Pitts, you know, how come you don't get along with Mike Pitts? I get along with Mike Pitts just fine.
I don't say that ever.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised why you don't get along with Mike
Mike
Pitts.
Pitts and I get along great. So I thought,
I don't know.
I
who Mike
want
Pitts
this,
is.
but I need something to go with it. I need a top loader. So Mike Pitts and I made a deal. He said that if I go down and hang out with him and we chill and stuff, he'll sell me a top loader with the dog bone controller for $80.
Holy shit! You know who bought a top loading NES with a dog bone for $80?
Who?
Me. That was the first retro console I ever purchased.
From Mike Pitts?
From
Like-
you.
Like yesterday?
I bought it was one of the first things I ever bought from One Up Games actually.
Oh, nice.
Man, that's fucking sweet that you get to pick that up from him.
Yeah, because I was like, I just randomly sent him a text because I wanted this. It was on my mind. I wanted this game, but I'm like, I'm tired of fucking around with these Retrons. I'm tired of it.
Yep.
I want an actual fucking top loader. I want a good NES top loader. I've never had one. I've always passed them up, and the one at One Up, like, it's not for me. Let's put it that way. It works fine, but it's a little. I mean, I want a pristine, nice,
A nice
pretty-
looking one, yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, I got it, and I got a text from Mr. Mike Pitts and said, "Hey, can you ever come across? Because he's got everything." And yeah, we made a deal. So Matt, I gotta come down and hang out with Mike Pitts.
Man, you get to come down to Flint Town.
Yeah.
Hell, if you give me a date, I'll drive over there. We can hang out
It's
together.
gonna be tough. I gotta save up some money, get a bulletproof vest, all that shit before I hit the Flint
Well,
streets.
Mike lives in Flushing, so you don't have to worry too much about that.
I don't know.
Godzilla. Got it for 140. The tag says 165, but made a deal with One Up, and I got it for 140. So
I gotta tell you, being in Flint. So I've lived in Bay City quite a bit of my life. I love being away from this town. Not because I'm away from you guys, but I fucking hate driving in this town.
It's the worst.
I think because you live here now, you're like numb to it, Mark. This town sucks to drive in. It's a fucking pain in the ass to get everywhere.
Live in Traverse City. That's fucking
I drove
trash.
around Traverse City and it's not bad.
You go down Front Street.
No,
Oh.
because I don't go down Front Street because I ain't got no fucking business on Front Street. If I'm going down Front Street, I'm walking down Front Street.
Okay.
That's like
What about when any sort of tourism or any weekend or near rush hour?
I just went
going
up there,
over
man.
Logan's Landing, and you're fucking backed up all the
Dude,
way through.
I just went to
Lafreniere. It's fucking a
Pangeo's
nightmare.
Pizza
PGO's
on-
does not count. That's
on
all
a-
the way on.
on a Friday night or Saturday.
That's all the way out on High Lake. That
on-
doesn't count. It's not even. It's hardly even Traverse City.
First off, it's Pidgeotto's Pizza.
Pidgeotto's Pizza on a Saturday afternoon was not that busy.
Yeah, Traverse City is nice roads. It's open. It's a lot more spread out. Where Bay City is just smashed into this town.
Smashed into this town. There's 4 bridges, 2 of which are closed, 1 of which is a toll bridge. All the roads are fucked, and for some reason there's one-ways wherever the fuck they want to be.
I think the city's insanely
one.
easy to traverse.
It's insanely easy to traverse. It's just time consuming to traverse. It takes me 20 minutes to get from Euclid fucking Salzburg, Kosciuszko,
All right.
Knights Road.
I will say, like, to get to Saginaw, the most annoying part is getting the fuck out of Bay City.
Yeah.
So that is fair.
It's just a tough town to get through quickly.
Yep. Okay. No, I mean, our listeners don't even live in Bay City.
Yeah.
So this isn't something we really need to spend a lot of
We're
time
worldwide.
on.
We're popular in Ireland.
Like Ireland,
Really?
like Joey
Wow.
Irish doesn't want to fucking talk about
Joey Irish fucking
the world of Bay City and its traveling.
he does not deal with traffic.
Right.
He drives his horse.
He's on
There's a horse?
and on the left side. He drives his horse on the left side.
No, thank you. I would never. Drive a
Dylan did
horse.
that. Dylan told me when he went over to England and shit, he had to drive on the other side of the road.
Yeah. I think I'd fuck that up real
I think
bad.
I'd fuck that up too.
At least once.
I think I'd need a couple drinks
To
drinking and driving and
to
I'd
get
be
warmed
okay
up.
in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
Collector's Corner.
Collector's Corner. I got Godzilla too.
And I got pinball shit.
Yeah.
don't
What about
collect
Is it memory
so-
time?
I did all my collecting stuff.
I think
much
it was,
earlier
yeah,
in
we're
the
about almost the 2 hour mark, so let's take it to memory.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Let's just end this shit.
year.
this is fucking shit.
Yeah, fucking.
What's wrong? This has been a great show. I've had a great time.
I had a ton of fun.
Sorry you thought you were fat. I don't know why you thought that. I just looked at you. I literally just looked at you, and you're
Mark.
like, "Why do you think I'm fat?"
I learned from you. Okay.
You
Let's
learned from me.
let's
Oh,
The,
here it comes.
the student has
I learned a little bit from
Night,
you
everybody.
my Padawan is teaching me.
in my sales career.
Okay.
One thing I learned afterwards and during is how to read people. I think I've done that pretty well my like teenager adult life. And when someone looks at you after you make a comment about like, yeah, I haven't been dieting, and they look at you and they're like, that's not them saying you look good in that shirt. I promise you, it's not. It's
That
just
is-
not what they're saying.
You have missed a few of my steps, bud, because you must have picked up some wrong training. That might have been some Jason Clevenger shit you learned there. That must have
Okay.
been the dark side of the Jedi. You fucking.
I haven't been
learn.
dieting. I've been gaining weight. Oh, I didn't realize you meant you look good in that shirt, Matt.
I thought it looked good. Yeah, some
boy.
nice buttons there and shit. Yeah, man, I can't believe it. I love you, man.
I
love
seen
when
look
come
you
here.
did too. Yeah, it's
you
live.
saw his
It's
look?
live on air. It's
Oh, come on now. Go back to that look.
Yeah, it's-
Go
it's-
back to that look.
it's at
We'll
around
find
the
out.
45-minute mark, I think.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So the memory this week is something you guys came up with. It is faded out of the memory of some people, but it still exists today, especially for Ricky. Sometimes you get to catch it. It's the Ice Cream Man memories.
That's right.
When do you remember that lovely song driving by your house on a Saturday afternoon?
Matt, did they have? I know you're young, but you got to see Ice Cream Mans and stuff, right?
Yeah, I had like the fake ice cream men. That was a real problem for a while there. But there were the
What? Wow! Whoa! Whoa!
What are you
Hang on.
talking about?
Did
Did you get abducted as a
No, I'm
child?
just kidding.
Oh,
I went through my like teenage years were like the big like white van man era where it's like watch out for the guy in the white van. That was like I vividly remember having like school conferences about like creepers and vans and stuff like that. And the ice cream man's just out there trying to make a fucking living.
yeah,
paying
he's got a
his bills.
jingly, noisy
And-
place.
and pedophiles got to steal the white van look.
The entertainer.
They couldn't at least go to like a black van or something.
That's racist. Anyway,
Why is it racist?
so our memories of
Okay.
the favorite ice cream man memories.
Yikes! This is a rough one.
So,
We're not editing it.
no, that's fine.
Now,
So-
why would you?
I remember when I was a kid and the ice cream man would come by, and I remember
R.I.P. man.
very vividly being in my jammies still and running down the street,
That's something they warned us about.
full blown sprint barefoot. And I remember just running over gravel, doing whatever it fucking took to get to that goddamn ice cream truck before it dipped. And I had to run all the way down. It was George Street. Yeah, and then yep, I had to run all the way down to the end of George Street. No one knows what I'm talking about, but yeah. My feet were fucked. Like they were bleeding and shit. I broke like my toenails are all stubbed up and stuff, but it didn't matter because I made it and I got the ice cream. Man.
You got that SpongeBob popsicle.
The SpongeBob didn't exist back then, man. I'm old.
No.
So yeah, no.
We were the era of
Oh fuck!
wrestling bars,
You had
wrestling ice cream
So
bars.
what was
No.
the picture? I sent you guys a picture in group chat the other day because I hadn't seen it in forever, and I'm gonna find it here.
You didn't have SpongeBob. You had Tweety Bird.
Right here. Do you remember that, Ricky?
No. That sounds great.
That shit looks awesome.
So they had this. It was Vampire's Deadly Secret, and it was
Perfect from the
$1.
man with the white van.
yeah, Vampire's Deadly Secret. It's a black candy bar, a black
Don't
ice
say it
cream bar,
again.
and inside it was red. It was like cherry flavored
Oh,
inside. So it was a
shit.
black ice cream bar. And yeah, cherry. in there.
Supposedly that's racist.
And then there it is. Yeah, the artwork there, the sweet of the vampire guy. I like it.
Oh.
Vampire's Deadly Secret.
So I do have a lot of memories of
That's
the
a-
ice cream man.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of those. We back where I was growing up, we had one that would kind of go around the neighborhood, but it was really rare. And I'm not about to run for ice cream because I lived real close to like a corner store growing up,
Right.
so I could just go
Yeah,
down there and get it.
that's fair.
But
The last time I remember getting ice cream was actually at your like house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, for the D&D
right
there?
after
yeah.
right after D&D, we started hearing the fucking like the chime that the ice cream man does, and I pretty sure I ran still. It doesn't matter what age you are, you will step up your gate.
Yeah.
To see the ice cream man.
In my current neighborhood, I ain't running for shit.
So
But
what's the Tummy Ache is the place?
Tummy
here
Ache's
in
the
town.
place in
Oh,
Bay City
yeah,
that's like the
yeah.
big. That's like
a
the
candy store.
the
shout out Star. She's actually a wonderful human being, and I know her personally.
both
so
of the
so-
people that run that place
so,
are.
They
so,
have-
so sweet.
They have a pink truck that does ice cream.
Yeah.
They actually
The
do,
tummy ache truck.
Yeah, and they actually do ice cream and everything. So Reed and I were cruising around the old Subalicious, and all of a sudden we saw that. And they were handing out ice cream, and then they started driving down like Woodside towards the trailer parks there and stuff, and they were like gone.
Oh, they
And then
make
Reed's
a
like,
killing
we,
there.
we missed it. And I'm like, bullshit, we didn't miss it. Like, I'm an adult now and I'm in a fucking motorized vehicle. Like, we didn't miss shit. Let's fucking go. So we floored it down the road, it passed to catch up to the ice cream truck. And yeah, we went into the trailer park while he was tearing it up, getting all the people in there, and we parked the car and ran over and got some stuff. So
What's your like go to at the ice cream? Well, like so there's a lot of options, but let's say you've got $5, you can get anything you want. What's the one thing that is never gonna fail you? Like
So-
your whole life depends
yeah.
on this
So-
being good.
a lot of the times when I was a kid, it was always whatever the comic book. It was like the Spider-Man, Mario, whatever the guy is with the gumball eyes. I think they did make SpongeBob eventually.
SpongeBob,
Yeah,
yeah,
so a
SpongeBob
lot-
and Spider-Man were the
Yep,
big ones for
Spider-Man.
me.
They did the same thing with Mario. Sonic.
They always look
Sonic.
so fucked up,
Sonic's eyes would always be like off to the wrong way, you know.
and that's what you looked for. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So those were always good, but there came a time in my life when I decided that those strawberry eclair things,
R.I.P.
those strawberry things were like, you know what I'm talking about? The strawberry eclair things.
Yeah, I do.
And those were just so damn good, I could never pass those up. So that's when
What?
it's like strawberry, and then it's got the like crumble stuff all over it.
There's a better version of it. Well, not a better. There's
they
a
make it in chocolate too.
Yeah, the chocolate version was what I went for, and somehow like if your teeth are sensitive to cold, it like protects you against it because there's such a thick layer of that like candy outside that it like almost warms the ice cream for you. It's weird. But I also agree. I go for the chocolate version of those because it's incredible.
yeah. Those
My favorite thing always was the.
these things, Rick.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the chocolate one, fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a pudding pop?
The strawberry
No, it's
shortcake
like-
type things. It's strawberry shortcake bars or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what they're just awesome.
My favorite thing was always the one that was like it's the two chocolate chip cookies and then the ice cream in the middle.
Oh, just ice cream sandwich?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, you can't ever. I mean,
And then
that's
Dom-
something you can never. go
Dom
wrong
did
with.
say rest in
Or-
peace Choco Taco. That was a great one too.
Choco. So my so oh, go ahead. Rick.
No, just that and the wrestling ice cream bars, which probably predates you. But
Yeah.
That actually
sure.
predates
Those-
me.
really, you never got them when you were little?
I never did.
Oh my god, they're
It
really
was a
good.
Ric Flair on a stick.
Basically, but
That's
it was like
awesome.
cookie and then kind of like there was ice cream in the middle of it, but then there was like chocolate on the other end of it. So no matter what, it was never just cold. It was just kind of like
I
sometimes.
think they brought them back, and I had them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So when I started this job, I worked third shift, and that was a whole thing. But there were a couple buildings. So there's like the main cafe auditorium that has a lot of snacks and a lot of food that the kitchen cooks, and you can pick up stuff from it.
Gravy burritos, all that stuff.
Gravy burritos, diarrhea burritos, whatever you want to call them. But there's also scattered among the site, because it's a huge fucking place, there's little like lunchrooms that have coolers and stuff like that. In one of those coolers that connected to my building was a little ice cream area with Choco Tacos.
Oh shit!
So I had one of the last runs of Choco Tacos before, because I remember they got discontinued, and I kept checking back there just to see when the vendor lost their like supply of them. So I had the last run of Choco Taco, and that it's a crime that is gone.
They'll come back and make a fortune, just like Surge or something. You know,
Or
it's
like,
just gonna be. Which is
McRib.
sad. It's sad. It shouldn't be. It should always be something that's around all the time. But
I don't think we appreciated the Choco Taco as much
I
as
think
we
you're
should
right.
have.
I think that they were just like, you know what? We've always been here, and here you are picking some strawberry shortcake fucking thing. I've
Yeah.
been here this whole time.
You
Fuck
want
off.
a fucking cross-eyed Spider-Man? Fuck you.
Yeah, right. You know what? Stick it. I'm fucking out of here.
Then they left.
And then
I'm
I'll
taking
be
my
back.
bear and I'm fucking leaving.
Yep, I'll be back for triple the price. So fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$4 for a Choco Taco.
Who's that? Who makes that?
Damn.
Is that
Whatever the bear.
Klondike.
Yeah, bear
Yeah.
guy.
Klondike makes it.
Bear Grylls. The ice cream
Get rid of the
company.
normal Klondike fucking.
Yeah, fuck
ice
it.
cream
You know what
stuff.
I would do for a Klondike bar?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't
you
give
know
a
what-
fuck about a
You know what
Klondike
I do
bar.
for a Choco Taco? Some pretty fucking weird shit.
It's called nefarious.
Yeah, I do some fucked up shit for a Choco Taco.
You know what I would do for a Klondike bar? I'd throw that shit in the fucking trash and grab a Choco Taco.
That's right.
Fuck your Klondike bar.
Fucking $20 and no one has to know about it. That's gonna be some fucked up shit for Choco Taco.
And
$20
that's-
for a taco taco?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
God damn. What is this? We're eating at a stadium?
Yeah, probably.
Eric, yes, we have to do that. So they were talking about on TikTok where if you put ice cream on a fruit roll up, it becomes hard and it crunches.
Oh,
And
weird.
apparently it tastes really good
Huh.
because it was made to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I think I
for
remember
sure.
people doing that, putting fruit roll-ups in freezers and stuff.
Could you like
It's-
do a fruit by the foot and just like wrap it in ice cream and just like
I don't know if it's the same thing. Like fruit roll-ups were specifically like you're supposed to eat them with ice cream. They say. So.
I like the fruit roll-ups with tattoos on them.
Mm.
Tattoo your tongue.
And I trust.
Edgy.
I don't know if anybody
It's like a
follows
skater vibe.
Jordan the Stallion on TikTok, but that's where I learned it from. He has all the fast food secrets.
Oh, is that the
I know
president of the fast food club?
Yeah.
I know
love
Megan
that
Thee
guy.
Stallion.
Yeah, she don't cook, she don't clean.
I don't.
She'll tell you
cook,
how she got
I don't
that ring.
clean.
She's
She is dating one of the Minnesota Vikings guys.
She ain't got to do none of that then.
she's a very attractive lady. I'll just leave it at that. But anywho, Jeffrey Dahmer probably took people's heads, put them in the freezer, took a fruit by the foot, wrapped that bitch around it, kept it in the freezer, and that's probably how he ate people's brains.
You've been watching too much Netflix, my friend.
Pause.
Cancel my subscription.
Something on the play. Like I attacked the mic during this. How did we go from?
I don't know. I just had to take. Everyone gave me a weird look after I mentioned Megan Thee Stallion being attractive, and I
Why?
immediately was like, "Eat heads." Talk about something different. What's in my brain? First thing that goes: Jeffrey Dahmer eating a head wrapped in fruit roll up, fruit by the foot.
Thanks for that.
Yep. Fuck. All right, we gotta go. Let's get to end the show. Anybody else? Memories? Ice cream?
Well, you've ruined all of them. Actually, thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go
All
look
right.
for Jeffrey Dahmer's head in my closet now, or freezer, or whatever.
All right,
Phew.
guys.
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for this week's episode of the Matty Guys and Marky Mark podcast. We will see you next week. We can't wait. It is probably gonna be just Mark and I.
Next week I will be on vacation.
Next week is your vacation,
Yes,
so
so-
we're taking another hiatus.
Oh, unless you want to come up to.
No, we're gonna take another break
Bring
next
it-
week.
come up to
So
Traverse City.
enjoy yourself.
I'll be in Traverse City next week if anyone wants to hang out.
Yeah,
And it was a pleasure being on.
Yeah.
And follow me on all my socials. I'm pretty much not charted across the board. And if you go to Spotify and search Wide of a Range of Conversations, you'll find me in there as well. So if you'd like to hear me talk about more random shit, we'd love to have you.
I'll probably be at Coin Slot Monday, a week from today, if anyone wants to play some pinball. Probably Right Brain Brewery too, Thursday.
Yeah, I'm also going to be covering every single episode of Power Rangers soon. So
Yeah, I was supposed to be on that.
you can still, you're going to be on it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, I think that about does it for the show. Ricky, thank you for being on. It was
Always a
a
pleasure.
blast. Mark,
Yeah, dog.
thanks for being here, dog.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
And-
I had a good time.
We will see all of you in 2 weeks on the Matty Ice
Hey.
and Marky Mark podcast.
I like that shirt on you.
Peace.
Peace.
Shady bitch.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Hey, I appreciate everyone tuning in and
Thanks.
watching.
Great show.
thank you,
Love your
Angela.
show too, Eric and Ricky.
Aw,
Thanks,
thanks,
Angela.
Angela.
Yes, they have a great show. I'm
They
not
do.
gonna lie, I love their show.
We appreciate all the listens. Actually, it's really helping us start to grow.
Yes, and
They're gonna overtake us.
I hope not.
I hope so.
there's no overtaking. We help each other out.
Yeah, I hope
That's
you
true.
become
I don't like to overtake.
become famous, and we'll launch an energy drink brand and
I will never
conquer the world.
I hope not.
All right, guys.
I would.
See ya.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Come to